Hi, how's everyone going? Welcome to the stream. So I had a baby goose hiss at me today, and they grow up so fast. Hi, how's everyone? Welcome. Why am I so far away? There we go, that's a bit better. It's a bit better. Hi. How's everyone? Hi. Good for sick. Yeah, I still haven't worked out the bunk. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I've reinstalled, I've swapped over to different browsers. I've tried reinstalling the browser add-on. I have no fucking idea what's going on with it. So yeah. You completely broke something earlier. Nice. Let me, before we do anything, let me hit this button just in case anyone comes on, so we're not ignoring them. Are you broker? What'd you break? What did you break? What did you break? Oh my god, it's been forever. Name change. Hey, astronautic. And, oh, Twisted, thank you for the gifted sub to Speedwagon. And Speedwagon, welcome to the Cookie Crusade. I hope you enjoy your emotes and your cookie badge. And thank you for joining the fight. And Twisted...
Wizard69 gifted a tier 1 sub to the _royal_speedwagon.
And thank you, voice over text. Very helpful. Love it. But yes, thank you, Twisted, so much. Hey, Dread, how you going? Welcome in. You're welcome. Underscore. Hi, Silex, how you going? Hi, I would like to create a Xeno encyclopedia of avatar species used by VTubers. Do you want to participate? Nani? Nani? What do you mean? Like, are you curious about what animal I am? Hi, hey Doug, how you going? And Demon, how you going? If you're interested, can you write me the species, age, name, and hobby of your avatar? I could. But I don't want to give out the age or the name. Actually, everyone knows the name. It's fine. And the hobby? Well, let's just say my hobby is, it's just killing the undead. Can you write? No. No, I've got no hands. I've got no hands. I've got no hands and I must write. Yeah. Anyway. On a different note. On a completely different note. Nani? Doug, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. I appreciate it so much. As well as welcome to the Cookie Crusade. Everyone who received a gifted sub, I hope you enjoy your emotes and your cookie badge. And I appreciate you guys joining the fight. And Doug, thank you so much for those gifted subs. You really didn't have to. I don't remember you ever showing off that again before. Showing off what? What are you talking about? Man. Spanky, thank you for the 100 videos. I appreciate it. The nunny face. I'm maybe.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Bonk, bonk, bonk. Thank you for the 100 biddies. I appreciate it. And it's Scam Train. Wait, how is it a level 4 Scam Train already? Jesus Christ, it jumped. They might be new. I might have just received them back. So, yeah. Scam Train. Scam Train. Hive train, I know it's scam train.
Scam train Himedae Aiyanya Himedae Aiyanya Himedae Aiyanya.
Himedae. Okay, beach have been discarded from the project. No worries. I honestly, with the amount of projects around, I'm gonna be honest. I don't technically care. I really don't care. I really don't care. Fuck.
Oh boy, the scam train has arrived.
Oh boy, the scam train. Redfish, thank you for the 1,500 biddies. I appreciate it so much. And Ulysses, thank you for the resub and welcome back to the Cookie Crusade. I hope you enjoy your emotes and your cookie badge, and I appreciate you rejoining the fight. Alright, guys, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Enough of this. Let's get into it. Oh, funny. This isn't the game. This is the game. Sorry, I was... Nakiri is asking for the EXP buff again. What a surprise. Goddamn Nakiri. Goddamn Nakiri. There we go. My favorite Cookie Fox. Hey, hey, hey. Hi. That's me, I think. Is it? Is it me? Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in my chat. And I can read it in my chat. But yeah. Hi.
Hello.
How is everyone?
I'm doing pretty well.
Yeah, pretty okay.
So, today, what is today's agenda? That's a good question. I did think about doing Blue Mage shit, but I feel like that would just be copying. But we're not going to do that. No. So instead... we're going to look at some achievements and we're going to see what might be easiest for us to just rack up a few points through, but while accessing a bunch of stuff. I think there is... see, binding coils is like literally 30 achievement points right there by completing the binding coils, the Bahamut 10 times, which will take no time. Another 30 points there. Like, I don't think Aiyanya understands that I actually have some of the easiest achievements to hit. And then, obviously, Alexander. But there's also the Savage titles that we can get from Binding Coil.
Oh, okay.
If I can find where they... maybe I went past them. There is a bunch of titles.
Does it matter which particular binding calls we do, or just any of them?
If you want the titles, it's a bunch of different ones.
Ah, okay.
As for the completing the binding coils, it's usually the last one. Which is, honestly, yeah. Oh, thank you, Astronautical. I appreciate it. I'm gonna look while I try to, some work done, have some fun. No worries, Kakashi. And hey, Howdy, how you going? Oh yeah, so I've got my axe. And my axe, look at this shiny, oh, fuck, I need to stand on things as a Lilithil, because I'm too short.
No.
I have that beautiful axe, guys. Gonna have to miss stream today, but I hope, no worries, Mike. I appreciate you dropping by. Doug, if you're still here, you show this to Aiyanya. You tell her I'm coming for I'm coming for her.
Have you started working on the Fisher one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Certainly have. And I'm past the first stage of it already.
Nice.
Very nice.
Fishing's a bit different. It wants, like, it wanted 40 of these high quality things, which I've only now sort of worked out, and I was doing it last night, just sort of while watching. I actually, guys, I watched Death Note last night. It's shit.
Whoa.
the movie.
Oh,
Ah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
they
fucking.
only have live action, right? There's no
I
other
believe
movie.
so. Yeah, it's
Okay.
garbage. Honestly, it's absolute fucking trash.
Yeah, I've
Like,
heard that.
Light is like some blonde-tipped freaking fuckboy. Misa doesn't even exist. Misa is replaced by Mia, who is
Oh,
garbage level fucking psychopath. And they literally just fight with each other. There's 2 live actions. Oh shit, eh? Ryuk's an asshole. I don't think his name was Ryuk in the Japanese one. Was it? I can't remember.
it normally is in like the manga and all that.
Oh, okay, maybe it wasn't. Well, he was just a complete asshole. Like, in the anime, like, he gets along with Light. In the movie, he can't wait for Light to die.
I mean, in the anime, he also can't wait for him to die. But yeah, he is more of a jokester, or like he's willing to shoot the shit with Light some.
Um, Light doesn't have any family apart from his father. The anime, he had, I believe he had a sister and a mother.
Yes.
I love visioning got a friend in to seriously look at getting into Final Fantasy 14. Nice. Sounds like the English version. Oh, I know, I think even the English anime is... Yeah. I mean, if you're talking about the movie, yeah, this is the English movie. This is a Netflix one. I haven't seen Death Note in like 10 years. This isn't anime Death Note. This is the movie, Netflix version of Death Note. And it's fucking trash.
isn't this the Netflix version that spawned the meme? Netflix versions.
Pretty much.
See, I don't hold a I don't hold a grudge against Netflix and movies because they've done some good stuff too.
Oh yeah.
Like the Witcher series is fucking amazing. Castlevania anime was amazing.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
mind the Resident Evil anime or CGI series, the 4-piece series. I know a lot of people didn't, but I quite liked it. It just reminded me of a movie. Just obviously spread out across like 4 different entries.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's the thing. Like you're gonna have some hits, you're gonna have some misses, but
Yeah, Mario, that's the one. Yeah, Netflix fucked it up so bad. I was like, so L is literally like I guess they tried to get the aspects of L, but to me didn't give the aspects of L at all. Like I know a lot of people go, well, you know, they used a dark skinned character for L. I'm like, I don't care about that. That doesn't bother me in the least. It's the portrayal of L that I was more upset about. L is supposed to be like some top ass fucking detective, and really they just fucking hell, man. They couldn't fuck it up more than they did. And Light's supposed to be like some fucking top tier level fucking mastermind. And in this in this movie, he's a fucking idiot. The only time he pulls that shit is pretty much right at the end. And I don't know if anyone cares about spoilers, but it's presumed at the end that L kills Light by writing in the Death Note.
Yeah.
Kyun, thank you for the raid and welcome from Kyun stream. How you going? Achievement unlocked, Kyun raid. Hell yeah, I got the Kyun raid achievement. What title do I get for that one? Hi.
Why did that not work?
What? Oh shit. You know why? Because I fucking...
Oh, I see.
No. It's because I fucking... The commands... The deleted and I never fixed it, and I don't remember how to fix this one.
Yeah.
Best girl title. I don't think that's true. I don't know about that title for me. Let's see. Let's see if I can quickly get one up for you. I just need a quick shout out command. Maybe. No, that's not gonna help. No Face Castle, thank you, and Rico, thank you for the follows and welcome stream. No, don't trouble yourself. I need to fix it anyway, so it's fine. Don't worry. I need to fucking fix it. Why is Stream Elements? I don't want Stream Elements, I want Streamlabs. Chatbot.
Rose_Broly94 gifted a tier 1 sub to Kickston tier. This is their first gift sub in the channel.
This video isn't playing. Yes, it is. I just need her. Why do they just have videos on how to make a shout out? Like, seriously? Like, just tell me how to do it. Like, okay. Okay, I got it. Ready? Fuck. What was it? No, that's not the one. I apologize. I'm quickly fixing something. Okay. Give that a try. I might even oh wait.
Yeah.
That worked? Nice.
Yep.
Permission moderators. Cooldown, no cooldown. So there we go. I've just been cleaning up my my commands and stuff and I fucked it up. Okay, there we go. There we go. Guys, for anyone in my chat that hasn't checked out Kyun, go check out Kyun. She's a puppy girl and she's adorable. And you should go check her out. She's also friends with Aiyanya and Stal and all them, I believe. Or at least they're all in the same group. And Ayanya's my rival, so yeah, you know. Also, Rose, thank you for the gifted sub to Kyun. And Kyun, welcome to the Cookie Crusade. I hope you enjoy your emotes and your cookie patch. And I appreciate you joining the fight. And Rose, thank you again for that gifted sub. I appreciate it. Aliens, Nova, and Septa, thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. But yes. Where was I? We were talking over the about the Death Note movie. How do we thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. Yeah, so I'm just gonna let you know there's a spoiler for the Netflix movie. I'm about to say it. So if you're interested in watching the movie or you give a damn, trust me, it's shit. But if you do happen to give a damn, maybe mute for a moment because I'm about to talk about the ending right now. So 3, 2, 1. Okay. So right at the end, Light survives through doing this intricate plan, which is really good. I wish they had done that a bit more through the movie, but they didn't. While Elle actually finds a page of the Death Note, goes fucking insane and goes to write Light's name into the page. And the last scene is basically Ryuk showing up at the hospital where Light is and basically laughing his ass off. So it's implied that obviously Elle kills Light in the end, but it was still shit.
Yeah,
like
that's weird.
It was
just
like if you've watched the anime, it was a fucking trash ass fucking like adaptation.
Mhm.
It's probably the best movie of our generation. I don't know what you took. Oh my god, I hate. Has someone interested in the Death Note movie? That was hilarious. I literally just chucked it on just because I was like, fuck it, you know what, I'll watch it. Also, Red, are you done whatever you were doing?
Yeah, I'm just exiting Bojan now.
Ah, okay. I was like, I tried to invite you people. Nope, I still can't. So not even, no. Like, it's gory. Like, there's fucking scenes where, like, a dude basically has a ladder take half his fucking head off, and they show the whole thing. Like, they go for the gore aspect, but... Oh yeah, Light's girlfriend's a fucking idiot. Like, they're both fucking idiots, don't get me wrong. Like, it's not just Light's girlfriend. Like, Light himself is a fucking dumbass.
You should be able to invite me now.
No.
She's not even called Misa.
Misa's not even in the movie. And if she is, she's called Mia. And, like, it doesn't even go the same way that, you know, the anime does when they meet. Like, they both go to school in the movie. And Light protects her from some bullies. And, yeah, he's reading the Death Note in the middle of a fucking gymnasium. She finds him and she's like, oh, what's that? And he's like, do you really want to know? And then he fucking shows her and everything. I'm like, this is not fucking Death Note, man.
I mean, isn't Light's last name completely different too? Like,
Light Turner.
Reason?
Light
Yeah,
Turner.
what
Light Turner off and Light Turner on.
The Turner of Light.
Fuck, I hated it.
It just sounds so dumb.
Like, and then, yeah. Like, they ruined the entire movie overall. And, like, the acting was so poor. Like, his father's, like, against the whole Kira thing. And he's just sitting there, he's like, oh, how close are you guys to finding Kira? It's like, who the fuck goes and asks the detective father, oh, how close are you finding Kira? Oh, why do you guys want to find him? Like, dude, you're just setting yourself up as a fucking, like a what's it called, suspect right there and then.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so we'll hit up, do you have Savage, unlocked for what's it called?
Let me see. That's a good question.
Actually, I don't either. I should figure out how to do that.
Light or I'm a gay backwards? I honestly never thought of it like that. Netflix adapted movies and their actors. Dude, like, there are a lot of good things on Netflix. I will admit, there's some good stuff on Netflix. Seiji, thank you for the gifted sub. Not the gifted sub. Thank you for the resub and welcome back to the Cookie Crusade. I hope you enjoy your emotes and your cookie badge. And why didn't that go off? What the fuck? The text-to-speech didn't work for your thing. That makes no sense. It's not like it TOS's or anything. Clearly been here for too long. But it worked for everyone else. Like, it worked for you and
I.
I.
Only Savage for the second coil?
No. There's, you should be able to do normal. Wait, what?
When I look on the wiki, I see normal coil Bahamut, a normal second coil, normal final coil, and Savage second coil.
Oh, is this the Savage titles? The special. Hey, KB, how you going? Have you seen the other Death Note movie? No, I haven't. Netflix doing One Piece and Cowboy, no. Honestly, I've never watched One Piece. I'm never interested in One Piece, and Cowboy Bebop I've never watched. And to be honest,
wait, you haven't seen Cowboy Bebop?
No. It is old. But
it is old. It's amazing, but it is old.
But I'm gonna be quite clear and precise. I'll probably never watch it if it's a Netflix edition. Not after the fucking Death Note, man. Like,
yeah, that's probably fair.
The Castlevania anime, good. The Resident Evil series I personally like, not many did. The Witcher series, great. Death Note, fucking trash. Don't just don't. Calls on my second character. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Savage
yeah.
unlocked.
Hey, I'm good, thank you, KB. How about yourself? Also, I miss, yeah. Seiji, thank you for the resub, by the way. Sorry, I kind of got carried away by the fact that TTS didn't work. Neo, my FF14 Neo, as in like, from like the Matrix, which was really pog. Yeah, it was actually 3-part if you include the L movie. They made a movie on L. What? I liked RE Infinite Darkness, but really, so Infinite Darkness to me was like a movie split into 4 sections. They could have just combined it all and just counted it as a movie, to be honest. I'm not especially confident in Cowboy Bebop. If I understand, the Kenshin live action is the one pretty universally said to be good. Even the Bleach one has been mixed bag. Recently, they brought out the adaptation of one of my favorite book series, Shadow and Bone, and I just really did not like it. They went in such a weird direction for the main character. To be honest, I think Cowboy Bebop is a great piece of media in general. Even people who don't watch anime should watch it. It really should have just made a movie and not have... Yeah, look, yeah, I agree. I tell you what, an anime series that I literally started for anime nights that I'm already in love with. I've been killing slimes for 300 years and I've maxed out my level. We've only watched 4 episodes and holy shit, I love it.
It's been enjoyable so far.
I've already watched it, but my god, it's a fantastic little series.
Yeah.
That series is so cute. I love the character designs. Oh, the anime is so cute and wholesome. I'm definitely in love with it. I highly recommend it, Rose. Definitely give it a check out. Okay, so...
Yep, got it unlocked.
Alright, you just the first part of the coil or the Savage?
Savage. So the only just like Elizabeth said, the only thing I could find is Savage for the second coil of Bahamut.
It means you probably have to complete the... Oh wait, no, you shouldn't have to complete it.
It's the same as what you've got on your list right now. It's only the second coil that's Savage, it looks like.
No, it doesn't. Oh wait. Really?
Yeah.
Wait, did I miss something?
No, that's the only...
That's what the wiki showed too.
Yeah.
Mithril, you need to go to Mordona and talk to the person behind the bar next to the minstrel.
I'm pretty sure... No, there has to be more to that Savage. Let me...
That's what it feels like should be the case.
It's like they just went, nah, we'll just do these on Savage.
It really is. What the fuck? Oh yeah. Alright, well that's easy enough. Okay, so what is everyone going as? Alright, so we need probably another DPS then. So we can just push it.
I could go Red Mage. I could go Red Mage if you like.
No, it's fine. Okay, Samurai. Push out as much damage as we can.
Oh, did you see Asmongold and his 2 nightmare drops in a row?
No, I didn't. I think the last thing I saw of him was he did the Praetorium. I haven't actually checked, but I did hear he did Titan Extreme.
Yeah, I think he's done most of the extremes now. I've only seen the Garuda Extreme, and I know that he did a ton of Odin for the helmet.
Oh, he went back for the helmet? Wow.
Yeah, apparently he did it a lot. He finally got a drop, and he lost it to someone else. I don't know if he eventually got it. I think he did.
It's crazy. And then he thought he was done with A Realm Reborn the moment he finished Praetorium. Like, dude, you got a fucking lot to go on.
Yeah. But no, I actually happened to catch it live. I was awake early enough, and yeah, he was going against Infrared. My God, that was a fight to watch. But yeah, but then they dropped the Nightmare Whistle, and then they unsynced, did it again, and then dropped the Nightmare Whistle again straight away.
It's a pretty common drop now. Let me see if I just... No, okay. He did E for EX about 3 to 5 times and got the mounts on all the runs. Damn. Post AR is basically as long as AR. He burned through AR quick as shit though.
Especially considering how much he paid attention to everything, at least while I was watching.
Yeah, well, he pretty much read everything. Like,
Yeah.
that still surprises me so much, but yeah, I'm glad he's having a blast. Like, I'm very excited to actually see him in Savage content. I don't know if he's going to do the Coil Savage before he progresses, or if he's just going to keep going and do Coil later. Because he bought the game. Like, he's fully bought the game.
Oh, yeah.
And the whole service, like, the other day, apparently all the servers were locked and the game was unbuyable and shit. Like, fucking hell.
Mm-hmm. I
I think you will love Heavensward. I think you will too. There's another streamer that I was watching who has played a month of Final Fantasy 14, and he actually, he was like, there hasn't been a game that's ever broken me, but Heavensward did. The 3.3 Nidhogg, after Nidhogg scene, like, he fucking teared up and shit.
Ooh.
He paid his sub. He's so good for Final Fantasy 14. I'm actually so excited. Okay. He's gonna obviously play New World. He's gonna play Ash's Creation. And I think it's good. Like, I think he's finding this fresh breath of air that, you know, he doesn't have to play WoW all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I think he thought that he was stuck playing WoW because his community. And that happens. Like, I think a lot of people... the Coil is Savage already. I think a lot of people feel... Or I think a lot of the time he felt that, you know, if he changed game, people would be like, nah, fuck this, I'm out. And that happens to a lot of fucking streamers. Like, I made the move. Obviously, I could have just kept playing, like, random games like I'd been doing. But I decided to make the move and just put a main focus on Final Fantasy 14 and achievement hunting in Final Fantasy 14. And Final Fantasy 14 is something I love. Like, I've loved for ages. It's just one of those games that I never thought, you know, people would want to watch. And I mean, I understand if they don't want to watch. That's completely up to people. But I'm going to keep doing what I want to love. And I'm still going to play random games. Like, on Sundays are going to be, like, sort of different games and stuff like that. Like, I can't wait. This Sunday we're going to be playing Ghost Hunters Corp, which I'm looking... Oh, fuck yeah. I'm so excited for it. Dang it, I can't do Coil Savage unless I do Ultimate Ballad? Really? It's alright, we can do that.
Yeah.
That doesn't bother me. We can smash that out. Have you... I'm assuming you've got it. What is it under? Ultimate Spain. Wait, why? Oh. Alright. What the fuck?
Hmm?
Why does someone's requirements not meet it? Rose, thank you for the gift. Thank you for the sub, and welcome to the Cookie Crusade. I hope you enjoy your emotes and you sub. I'm not in a party. In party? Huh?
Are you on a different character? It says you're in the party.
You're on a different character, and I don't think I have your character in the friends list. Why you gotta do this to me, Mithril? I really just need to add your other character. This will make life so much fucking easier. But yeah, thank you for joining the fight, Rose. I appreciate it. I love 14. I've been playing it for 6 years. Honestly, I hope more MMOs come out like Ashes of Creation. We need, from what I've watched of Ashes of Creation, I like the development team. Like, I feel like they're just kind of like watching Asmongold play and like go into out of bounds areas and that. And then the admin just follows him.
Yeah.
And then tries to kill him. Like, I thought that was kind of cool.
Did you see the first raid of the game?
No, I didn't.
He got a bunch of like level 3s to do a level 10 or 15 raid or something.
Oh wait, is this the GM? GM Steve?
GM Steve was part of it.
Oh, okay.
Or
yeah,
was
yeah.
it just watching?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. But that's fucking cool as shit.
How
I love you,
successful was
Amos.
he?
I appreciate it.
They made it to the final boss. They wiped once and then it got bugged, so they, I think, killed it? I don't remember.
I just like that, you know, it like a lot of people go, I like how wind up Rena's almost as big as I am. Yeah, I know. I like that it looks like, well, it's not graphically like amazing. That's fine. I'm really excited to play it still when it comes out. I'm looking forward to New World, which comes out. Like, I'm not gonna obviously tag myself to a game. Final Fantasy will still always be the game that I go back to. Wow, fucking look at the HP. Get deleted. I haven't even got my full like seals yet, and it's done.
Yeah.
What does this even drop?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Uh.
Oh, right.
You just noticed that I was gifted a sir? Yes, you are. I believe it was Doug that gave it to you. But yeah, person here named Game Socks. I'm definitely glad that, you know, he can step away from the game and sort of get a fresh perspective back on his own game and whatnot. And hell, maybe this will affect him in a positive way, in the sense that, you know, he finds something else he loves, or maybe, you know, he finds his love of World of Warcraft again. Whiptail, thank you for the gift, the resub, and welcome back to the Cookie Crusade. I hope you enjoy your emotes and your cookie batch, and I appreciate you being here. Why doesn't that play?
Yeah. I'm just glad that he finally has the ability to recognize that he can be something more than just a WoW streamer. That he doesn't have to be tied down to that game. That's
definitely.
Yeah, and he certainly, you know, he's certainly turned around on the game as well, because he came in with a lot of preconceptions.
Oh yeah, if you watch Rich's fucking video about talking about it, he literally goes, "Oh, I remember when this guy was like, oh, fucking weeb game, fuck man, I hate these fucking cat girls," and then he's like patting them and shit like that. I was like,
and he's looking for Ishtola now.
Oh wait, yeah, cat girls are lame. Cat girls are kind of hot. He still hates Lalafell though.
He's found at least one Lalafell that he's decided is not like all the rest, so maybe he's getting over that too.
It's alright. I think that'll eventually change. I think Pippin will also probably change it. I think it's the Lola from like right at the start of the game that basically shit talks Ida. Or Ada.
Oh, it might be. To be honest, I'm not sure. I heard it from Rich, but he didn't say who it was.
It's the one that shit talks Ada at the start because their party or the party leader dies, and the Lalafell's just like, you know, gods be damned if I ever see your face again, and basically fuck this, I'm out of this party, and walks off. And he's like, yeah, well maybe Lalafell's not so bad. But Whiptail, thank you again for that resub. And Booty Hole Senpai, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Everyone helps him get out of the abusive relationship. Look, I know he still likes playing World of Warcraft. Like, he still enjoys it. What I'm hoping this gives him is a fresh perspective, or even just like, you know, he's not stuck in that hole of playing the same game all the time. He can play a bunch of different games. He can return back to WoW whenever he wants and play it again. Like, it's not tagging him or holding him down. And he knows there's other games out there that he can enjoy and still play. And he doesn't necessarily have to play them all the time. Yeah, he even says he still likes WoW. He doesn't hate it. He just doesn't like what Blizzard does to the game. And that's fair. Like, you know, people who played WoW, they love the game, but they don't like what Blizzard does to it. Like, that's a fair, you know, sort of call for anyone.
Yeah.
You can't say you hate WoW if you've played it before and you played it and you loved it. It's not WoW that you hate. It's the company behind it making the terrible decisions and basically ripping it to pieces. It's like watching something you love get murdered before you. It's not a pretty sight. Yeah, that's true. Kind of like how I feel about Sony. It's weird because I don't understand the hate for Sony. I've never personally had an issue with Sony because obviously I've got a PlayStation 5, you know. It sucked getting one, but I got one. But I would never buy a fucking Xbox Series X.
I can see some pain in enjoying Sony stuff, since until very recently they had this very strong desire to never be cross-compatible in their games with other services. So if you owned one, you couldn't really play with anybody else outside of other Sony users.
Yeah, fair enough. They don't seem to like their own player base, which is sad. Are you talking about Blizzard or are you talking about Sony?
Why not both?
They killed the Japan studio and a lot of the other studios. Yeah, that's fair. Oh yeah, Blizzard. I'll be honest, I don't remember what this fight was. And are we gonna die if we fall off these?
Whoa.
What the...
Oh, okay.
That works, I guess.
Honestly, I don't remember this fight whatsoever. Describing wargaming and their productions in a nutshell. Dude, if you want to know a company just dropping games like fucking nothing, just go to the mobile market, honestly. There are some companies out there that just make a new game every fucking week with egregious fucking microtransactions, which I'm gonna be completely honest, I thought Crunchyroll would be bad, but I mean, Princess Connect isn't so as generous as Metrosphere, but you can still get gems in Princess Connect quite a bit, especially if you're part of a guild. Especially if you're part of a guild. Metrosphere fucking hands you gems like it's nothing, and if they refresh like I'm thinking they are, you not only get like 11 per day, plus whatever you find in the search, because sometimes you can get 1 or 2, depending on how many times you search a day. You can trade these items that you get in search for gems that you can put towards gear. But honestly, gear has been really good for me.
I have not had nearly as much luck. I haven't really had gems in Metrosphere for over a week. Like, I gain almost nothing ever.
Not to mention those... Oh, dude. The amount of... Do you guys get the Envoy or Ebony bloody ad on fucking Mitra? I keep getting the Ebony ad. The only video game company I really don't like is Konami. Really? Do you like EA?
Oh, EA. I think the only ads I've gotten are Facebook ones.
Oh, really? Must be different regions and whatnot. So, hang on. Is this fight exactly like the fight in... I believe it's Heaven's Sword?
It's definitely the same model. Might be.
I despise EA? Okay. No? Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go stab it. Really been enjoying Metrosphere? Yeah, I've been enjoying it quite a bit. I hope they release some more content, like, level-wise soon. Holy shit, what the fuck happened?
That was a lot of damage.
Yeah, even at, like, unsynced.
Yeah.
As an achievement with a title phase.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, that did look like it hurt.
Even at like that level, I'm gonna break any of these down.
What the boots look like? Oh, those might actually be nice.
Which title was that? That you, but you're unsynced, so it'll die easy. Used to bonk people. What title did we get? Reflexia Reaper. Oh, and mapping. Nice.
Did anyone want the Aiyanya stones?
You best pass on them, or you're going to get them when I leave.
Okay. That's 2 achievements straight off the bat. Oh, nice. Ayanya's gonna be seen. That's 20 points.
So, are you planning to get all of the achievements tied to Triple Triad?
So the problem with Triple Triad is the tournaments. I'm not good at the game. Getting the cards off people is not such a hassle because there are guides for every single fight out there. So all I need to do is follow the guides, use the same cards that use in those guides, and yeah, I might have to play them like 2 or 3 times to get the exact layout because sometimes the fight does change. But I do know there is guides for just how to beat certain people and whatnot.
Are the guides up to date? Because I know when they made it where you can now have better cards in your decks, it seems like they buffed all of the
I don't think they would have buffed the NPCs, but maybe they did.
I mean, they're using cards that aren't part of their expansion. I'll just say that. So I don't know if they had that before or not. They might have.
I don't personally think I will get every single Triple Triad card because I think like some of them are tied to like some high-end shit.
Yeah.
Maybe, I'm not quite sure, but
yeah, I'll see what you get and go from there.
Alright. Let me quickly do my retainers. I almost have the 3 mil on my retainers.
Nice.
Rolling.
Doing diadem has been a fucking godsend too.
In what way?
Like, I just been in there while I was doing my relic and doing the special timed nodes that pop up and selling the materials from that.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I finally got those unlocked, the clouded ones that pop up.
Mm.
It's nice.
Bangle. Bangle of Slain. That's it. I think that's one where you have to win a tournament, isn't it? Yeah, the tournament is going to be the hardest one. What's the other thing I got? Boots. Machinist boots. High elegant boots of aiming. Oh wait, that was from what we just did. Nice. Okay, so... Wait, when did I get these? I'm just decent these as well.
Yeah, my retainers keep on bringing me back stuff. It's like, well, I don't... What am I supposed to do with all these? I can't sell them on the market.
Decent.
Yeah, decent, usually.
Yeah.
You level up your decent, and then, like, obviously, when you decent later things, you'll get some, like, materials that sell for good money back. Or if you decent, like, I know I decent something from Innocent, and I actually got the material for making the barding and stuff like that, and it was worth, like, 180,000 at the time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it does pay to decent stuff in the end. And level it up, but yeah. Okay, so on to the next one, huh?
Yep.
Sometimes I make money just from buying stuff off the market and just decenting it. What level's your decent thing, how do? Wait, this one, I remember this fight. I think. Unless it's changed as well. Like, I still gotta get my decent up. My highest is goldsmithing because obviously I keep melting all the fucking rings that you get in, like, high-end shit.
Yeah.
But it's still ways off. Like, 520 is the max. I can buy shit and boost it that way, but god fucking damn it. I don't want to have to spend money to do it. The whole reason I'm doing it is to make money, not lose money.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. It's pretty low, but I know some relatively profitable low-level items. The weapon chest mainly, and carbuncle items. Carbuncle items.
Does that include the blender?
Oh. Another card for my collection. The blender. Fucking hell. These are easy ones too to do as well, but they're only worth 5, so I'll do them later. The Orchestron one, I'm only 22 off getting like the next tier of that. Hey Hannah, how you going? 22 more orchestrions, and I basically got the next sort of idea. Also, I need to put in my ideas in like a fucking Final Fantasy forum or something for Yoshi. Anandra, thank you for the raid and welcome everyone from Anandra stream. How was Final Fantasy 14? Oh fuck yeah, look at that. How was your Final Fantasy 14? And welcome everyone from Anandra stream. All the carbuncle housing items have a really good chance of dropping fieldcraft. Oh, okay. Oh, that's something I need to do, is get into crafting stuff like that too. Oh, scouts? That's so good. Hi, I'm fine. How am I? I'm good, thanks. We're just doing the coils to unlock the titles. Nix, thank you for the follow, Mark, the stream. But, yeah, like, I have these ideas that would be so good for the game. Like, one of the ones I suggested in Aiyanya stream last night was a battle arena. Like, Final Fantasy, like, in the Golden Saucer have a battle arena similar to Final Fantasy VII's battle arena. You can group up, you can go in by yourself, you can group up with people or whatnot, and it'll adjust to however many people in your group. And what it does is, first round you obviously get a roulette that can be a buff or debuff that can, like, similar to like the Final Fantasy VII arena. Hang on, let me turn the music down a bit. Or turn down all of. And so the whole idea of it, how goes the achievement hunting? 2 so far today, but we're making that a fair few today. Once our tank doesn't die. I don't know what fucking hit you though.
Petrification.
Oh. So this should be another one? No? But yeah, so the battle arena, basically after each round, you'll get another addition to your spinny wheel, the roulette thing. So obviously, you know, the more rounds you go, the more either debuffs or something like that. And then you get like a certain amount of coins from doing it, and you'll eventually be able to spend those coins getting stuff. Like cosmetics and stuff like that. It'll play very much like Final Fantasy VII's arena from the old game.
That could be quite fun, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a really good like group concept idea. It's great. And people put them on the market board for 1,000 gil. Oh, shit, eh? It was good. Easy going Bozja stuff. Oh, nice. We need to get into Bozja a little bit more, but yeah.
Well, I'm up to 8, so...
You're almost there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's... Yeah, so that's 30 points for today so far. That's another title too. What was the title for that one? Melusian Mauler. Okay. And then on to 3. I'm wondering if... hang on, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go... Do I go as a warrior or do I go as a gunbreaker? The gunbreaker's probably gonna put more DPS out. It's just in case our tank gets bonked.
Yeah.
Because these are just got random things that are just completely bonking the shit out of.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah. Tick, tick, tick. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I agree with Bonry. Warrior has way more burst, which is all we need, not sustained DPS. So it might be better.
And Andrew, thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate it. It's fine.
Yeah,
okay.
It's gonna be
what is...
fine either way.
Oh, what the fuck is this arena? What the fuck is this arena?
Yeah, I don't remember this at all.
Oh, hi.
Yay.
I don't want the defense system. Get that out of here.
In blown up with IR triple infuriate. Oh, I didn't realize I hadn't... That's okay. No worries.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, don't jump on that. Okay, are these things spawning stuff on us? They are, okay. How about I grab and we'll just keep running?
Yep.
Because they'll die anyway, just off like... Wait, does this move if I... Aha. Oh, hang on a second.
Yeah, you can see on the minimap as well, there's stairways that we can
Bye,
Press
guys.
on to-
We.
Oh, you want to go up there?
I don't even know what's up here. I'm gonna. But if I can map the place, that's another achievement.
True.
But you don't have to come up here because I can kill things easily.
But I want to map the place too.
Oh, okay.
I mean, might as well.
Yeah, this place is a maze. Why is this map isn't normal, is it? I don't remember. Then again, I did skip through most of the things. Okay, so let's see.
There's a bulkhead here. Do we just do that?
We.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that first.
I mean, I did skip them on this character. I did do them
Oh.
all on my last account, but yeah.
Hey, the boss is back here.
Okay, so have I explored everywhere except the boss room now? Okay, yeah, it's just the boss room now.
Oh, was that upper decks? Yeah, I should do that real quick and then come back.
This is in normal? Oh, okay. See, that's my problem is I don't remember half these fights because I did them on the other account. We're talking ages ago. And then obviously when I retrieved my 1.0 account, I kind of skipped over a lot of things just to get to the end real quick. Oh, fuck off, you emergency, like, sentry balls. Okay. Okay, time to go to the boss. Wait, where are you guys going?
I don't know. They separated from you after they jumped up there and are off doing
You
their
don't
own
you
thing.
don't have to look over the entire map. You just need to get to the top level and then back down. I'm gonna assume they heard me, but
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm.
Yeah.
Red, take off the vulnerability 16 pin. I'm gonna see how much this actually fucking hurts me. You'll get teleported to this anyway.
Yeah, because I think we're lost.
I see a laser behind me.
Yeah, there's a thing on each side now. I don't like this, so I'm putting a shield on myself.
I'm gonna see if I can take that tether. Nope, okay, I can't take that tether off you.
Teleport to the room, gets vulnerability. I mean, no, languishing. But
Nah, Gunbreaker was the best choice here. I don't know what that thing's glowing over there for, but I'm just like, fuck it, I don't care. Okay, so that's another achievement down, and I didn't get, like... There we go, there's the mapping. Okay, what equipment did we get here? Meh. Just small stuff to melt. Coil raids are weird. Yeah, it's like they've taken a couple from different places. Or is it all second coil? Because it feels weird that like second coil is savage but nothing else.
Yeah, that feels very strange.
Okay. So that leaves one more to go, and this is the hardest one. This is the one I think you actually I'm gonna go as a paladin for this as well.
Yeah, that's fair.
okie dokie.
Because I do believe this one is the one that actually can just like completely wipe us. What title
This
did we
is
get
the
from
one with
that?
the weird meteors, isn't it?
Yeah.
The normal version? Yeah.
The Avatar is what title we just got. Nice. Love it. The Avatar. So that's what? 50 points already? Nice. Where's Aiyanya to rub it in?
I'll just
Can we
straight
call
into
you
the
by
fun.
your legacy name? What
No.
legacy name?
It's a different character. There is no legacy.
Foxette got absorbed by the computers.
Nani? Who's Foxette? Okay. So this one you want to spread out the meteors.
Okay.
Because if you don't, obviously it can be a full wipe. Tor, thank you for the follow. Welcome to stream. Okay, so meteors are about to come out. Usually you should put them on. Maybe I can't remember. Foxhead was cooked and eaten. Jesus. Okay. Don't let them touch each other, I do believe, is the other mechanic here. In terms of coil rates, they're scaled savage level. Coil savage. They are harder than savage. I see. Okay.
Keep away.
So yeah, you want to sort of spread them so they're not so close to each other, but you still want to like, that's bad. You put them right on top of each other.
Oh, there's multiples. I didn't realize there were multiples.
Yeah. This is not good. I think we'll be fine, but we do need to feed. That's not good. I need to grab this one. I think I need to feed him. It's like one of these. And then one of these. Don't kill him. Don't kill him.
Stop targeting.
I have a very big one, I assume. Okay, that seems to have worked well.
Okay, we still got one meteor alive. I don't think that's a good thing still. Yeah, Golem eats each other, then it's a wipe, basically. I'm gonna put up this and hope the fuck I survive.
Hello, grounds.
I could have hallowed grounds, but I think we'll be fine.
Oh, that did nothing.
Oh wow, yeah, that didn't do anything. I think the more meteors up, the worse.
We've lost our DPS.
Okay.
Yeah, I should revive.
Yeah, you probably should.
I was kind of waiting because one meteor explosion was like half as.
Don't get pushed out of the thing either. That you're going the wrong way, Red.
Oh.
Can you? Oh my god. I think
Dragons, watch out.
dragons.
Red
Ooh,
immediately runs into the dragons.
Oh,
Oh my.
dragons. Plural.
Oh, they might
Red-
not do
Red's
breath
just.
attacks in the way I thought.
Can I grab that off you? No, I can't. All right. Well, it's dead anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah.
That's why I figured just beat the shit out of it.
Oh, what is that? Conjurer arm.
What does that look like? Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know what to say about it. Like, it's fine, but it's like, yeah. The videos are easy to heal through now. Man, all I remember is they just fucking absolutely destroyed if you didn't. Endwalker should be great. I agree, sir. I agree. And I'm hyped for it. Extremely hyped. Okay. So that's all the titles from the Savage on those.
Nice.
That one that you just did, because I cleared it before. Where is the title for that one? Fuck. Now I gotta find it. Raids. Here it is. Domitrix. Domitrix. Domistricus.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's the Savage. Now, if we do the final step of Binding Coil of Bahamut, the first part, 10 times, that's 35 points. And then again for obviously the second and the third.
Yep.
Oh wait, where's the third? Yeah, there it is. I'm saving money so I can pre-order. I still need to get on to doing that. Wait, someone's playing. I thought I heard something, but I need to pre-order mine still, so sort of a bit behind on that. I really did extend my subscription. I actually have no idea when my subscription goes off. Okay, so the other one is Trials, which the other Trials are only everything that I haven't done yet. Dungeons, so normal dungeon type things. Palace is Dead is something we still need to do too.
Yeah.
Clearing 200 floors of Palace of the Dead.
We can do that in chunks, can't we?
Technically, yeah.
And I still need to do Palace of the Dead solo 200 floors.
Yeah, that's gonna be the tough one.
Tell me about it.
I mean, like, as long as you learn the line of sight tricks, I think it's not too bad outside of the bosses, maybe?
I pay the $12 sub fee. Yeah, look, you only need to pay the $12 sub fee. People who pay the other one are people who I guess who have like, well, you don't even need multiple characters on the same server, really. But like you can pay the $12 one and have a character on each server, really. But yeah. I want to play Sage. Yeah, Sage is gonna be good, hopefully. Hey, Adachi, how you going? Palace is good for leveling, yeah. Yeah, good for 1 to 60? I think 60, I'm not quite sure. No, I'm not. I'm just saying, Seiji, that like literally the only reason that you would pay the $15 sub fee is if you play multiple characters on the same server, which really there isn't much need for in this game, but some people do still. But you're better off just paying the $12 sub fee if you're just going to play one character. 61 you can level 2. Oh, okay. And the place weapon achievement. Oh, right. There's the weapon achievements. Fuck.
Yep. There will be much Palace in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Whee!
What items? Speak to the cost of Confederate while possession of 4. I think I tried to figure out what this one is. The True Hero title, but yeah. 200 music orchestrons. That's the final step of that too. So once I get the 200, that's done. Currency. Earn a cumulative of 10 million gil from Lev quests. I think the best way to get that is to do the coffee cakes, coffee biscuits.
How much was the requirement for?
10 mil gil.
10 mil? Yeah, that's pretty decent for it, I would think. There
20.
might be some other ones that you can do alongside it, but...
Desynth is getting done pretty much every day, so that's fine. If I get 5,000 desynths, I get the title The Dissembler. Nice. Collectibles. Collectibles, I'm kind of doing during the relics, but other than that, not really. But I guess once the expansion comes out, I'll probably try and get them again.
I was going to say, do you get achievement for that stupid, the 25 mil mount from Ilmong? No, Ilmong.
Are you talking about the
yeah, Ilmor.
Oh, you're talking about the basically the guild sync? No, I don't believe that's a achievement.
Oh, that should be.
No, it shouldn't. Don't ever suggest that again. Never suggest that again.
Give us all your money.
I've got to do collectibles for the Oh wait, collectibles I'm still doing through doing the special deliveries and stuff. Getting the palace weapon achievement, that is one grind that I would not say is not worth it. Maybe, but it's what I'm here for. Is one of the Datharis on the FC? They have 3 accounts. I imagine... Oh, Dathals, sorry. I imagine they pay... Yeah, well, I mean, why wouldn't you pay the $12 if you're going to have 3 different accounts with, like, 3 characters and play all 3 at the same time? Yeah. I thought leveling my Gunbreaker to 80 with Palace. No, you'd be able to level it to 61 and then do into Heaven and High till 70. And then I would highly recommend Bojan. Or Zadnor, really. That is my suggestion if you want to level without doing dungeons. Otherwise, the trust system is another way, which...
is slow.
Yeah. I honestly just say just get on and do a couple of roulettes and that each day.
Especially with the tank.
Yeah, it's less hassle and whatnot. Well, 71 in Heaven on High, yeah. And I think you have to be 71 to go into Bojan anyway.
Yes. Yes, you do.
Okay. Is my thing back, by the way? Shit. Okay, so... Nope, not yet. Is there titles for Alexander? There's titles for the relic weapons. So what I'm seeing for the relic weapons is you do all the first steps of the relic weapons and complete... Oh, you got 30 for having... Obtain Katana of Holy Shield. Prepare. I think this is the first step. Yeah, this is the first step. Okay. So you get the first step of every single of the A Realm Reborn relics. And then you just finish one of them because I believe that there's a finished title for it as well. Yeah, the Animus, Novus Nexus, Zodiac Weapon, which is the final step, and that gets you a title. The Heaven Sword one is actually one that gives you quite a few achievement points, but fuck, man.
Yeah.
There's 20 per step. 20 achievement points per step.
Oof.
On every single one of them. But, like, I've done the Paladin one, and I don't even know. Is that part of the Paladin one? I can't tell. Yeah, that is part of the Paladin one. There's 6 steps overall. So 6 and 20-point achievements. So 120 points for fulfilling a whole Heaven Sword relic. But there's one for every single weapon. And I can tell you those things are a fucking grind.
Yeah.
Deep dungeon weapons. That's fair. There's secret blue mage achievement. Secret? Which one? Someone's doing a sea shanty. Oh. Okay. They fucked up the sea shanty. I'm working on my 5th anima. Wow. That's dedication. Eureka weapons are going to be harder to do because obviously getting people into the Eureka is going to be something we're going to have to wait on. Resistance weapons, I am sort of in the works of a bunch of different ones, but I'm just waiting for Red to unlock everything so we can just do it. Sky Steel tool sets. I'm actually burning through them slowly.
I feel like I need like a checklist, like red. These are the things we need you to complete.
Just work on Boshan. That's all. Like, once you have Boshan, we can do relic farms, and you can actually get relics, and you can actually level in there on any class that you have at 71.
Oh, nice.
It makes life so much easier.
It's such good experience. It's ridiculous.
I don't think you can do Delabrum though.
No.
Which I wish they would change it, because that would be so good.
Yeah, the fact that you can do the other two, but can't do that one, just feels weird.
What? So, Jay, what is the secret Blue Mage one? Treasure hunts is something else that we need to do too. Which I'd like to set up a day just... Like, that's what I mean, like, about every second Tuesday would be cool for, like, treasure maps. Treasure map Tuesdays or something. It's not in the achievement list, but you need to beat Gogo in 7 minutes 50, and you can only be hit once by AoE. So it's not... Do you actually get an achievement for it, or... Hey, Van, how you going? Welcome in. Blue Mage is so underskilled? Yes, there is. I'll have to look into it. But it's not like my Blue Mage is lacking or anyway. Like, I've got... 86 out of 104 skills. The one I need to try and get is Gobskin, which is a pain in the arse. What achievements do I need? What skill is this? Totem. Leviathan. Fun. Dravanian Hinterland. What is that one? Alexander, Burden of the Father. Sunken Temple of Khan Hard. The Airy. Totem. Great Google Library Hard. Burden of the Sun. There's a bunch in here, but yeah. Working hard, get a little break to watch your stream. Nice. Don't work too hard. Slacking, I poured most of my time into Dancer recently. Like, I've got most of the high-end gear to some degree. But I don't have... I think it's like the rings and all that is what I need to get for it. But it really doesn't matter that much, I don't believe. So a little bit more eye level and stuff. It will be in the list after you do it. And you will get a new weapon when you do. Ooh. Okay. I might have to look into it. I think I still need abilities though. Okay. Enough fluffing around though. Let's smash out the final of Bahamut. Like a few times.
Yeah.
Alright.
Should be pretty easy. I think turn 5 is the one that we're meant to do. It's weird that there's a turn 5, but... The weapon looks cool. I always wondered why they didn't have like a relic weapon for Blue Mage. For Realm Reborn and stuff like that. Even if it was just like for the glowy effects. I think it would be kind of cool to do.
That could be, yeah.
Okay. I think there's still like a bunch of like areas of the raids that I still need to explore too. Exploration. Oh, sightseeing logs.
Sightseeing.
They aren't that hard.
No, they're not hard at all. That's true.
What is this? Judy, here we go. Oh shit, I haven't done the Copperbell mines. There's somewhere I haven't explored now. That's easy enough. Ferrous Serious Hard. I've missed something in there too. Balesar's Wall. Okay. Do I have to it glows?
That was really weird.
Fractal Continuum Hard. It's odd that I missed something there. Or I just haven't unlocked it, I guess, maybe. Discover every location within the first turn of the final coil of Bahamut. Second turn of the final coil of Bahamut. That's all I haven't done from the... Okay. That's fine. I think I'm going to do what you did and move my job changer all the way over to the side. Looks better than where I have it. Look, the other thing you could do is I could... Don't look at my macro list. It's a fucking mess. HUD layout. What is that? 8 and 7. So I could literally... HUD layout. What I can do is I'll get rid of these abilities because they're actually for the hunts that I was used to do. Move this HUD down here or something like that. Put that down there, put that down there, put that down there, put that down there. And then HUD. So now what I can do is actually move this down a bit. Sorry, OCD is, yeah.
It happens.
I cannot line this up. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. Dude, I cannot. There we go. Save that. That's good enough. And then what I do basically is I make that macro. Where is it? That one. Copy that. And I believe it was 6, 7, 8. Just to make sure that I'm doing the right ones. No, it's 10. Lucky I did check that. Use the macros. So what this will do is now I just click that, it's gone. And then when I need my class list again, bang.
Nice.
So you can do that like that, and I'll put these down here. Have this as like a little utility type thing. I should really do that.
My stream quality is pretty bad. Was that /hotbar display and then the number?
I'll put it in chat if anyone needs to know what the macro is for it. And then obviously the, oh fuck's sake, Twitch is like, I don't recognize this command because it's not for you, Twitch.
Oh yeah.
Let me. So basically, it's just that command. Did it go through? Oh,
That's true.
It went. What? It went through on the screen, but it didn't go through on my chat.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it came through.
Oh, it's in chat, but it's not on my OBS. Weird. Type type that and obviously the number of the hotbar, and yeah, it'll turn it into a thing. Instructions unclear. Now I'm stuck in the fridge. Nice. Good job. But yeah, you can basically make that, or if you want to do anything. There are other commands, I'm just not sure. The other thing I think people need to learn, and I'll teach you right now, is obviously like changing these hotbars. You can change these hotbars shapes and all that to what you want, and the size and the element size and so on and so forth. I don't think a lot of people realize that you can actually change these to like something like, oh, I want a single line. That's what they normally start as, or I want it down like that way. You don't have to have it in one direction. Yeah, no worries, Elsie. You can change it so it's like 3x3 on this side, 3x3 like that, so on and so forth. And then you can change the size of it to be huge, have it like, save, move it down here and whatnot. And that's why you see some people with like huge like icons and that on their screen. No worries, Vance. You're welcome. Thank you for the 100 biddies. I appreciate it.
Many
Hey,
thanks.
Muffin. How you going? What are we playing tonight? Final Fantasy 14 tonight. Again. But yeah, you can change that to smaller too if you want them to just be tiny, because you don't want them to overflow on the screen. Same with your skill bars. Like, you can change these to be smaller. Like, mine just looks like a fucking mess right now. But you can move your experience bar away from like the top, have it down the bottom like I do. Your health bar underneath that, or you can move all your skills and have the health bar above that. It's really up to you. The other thing is obviously you can adjust the experience bar to be bigger. Like, you can have a huge fucking experience bar. Don't know why you would.
I wish you can shorten it.
I don't know what this element size is. I think it's like... Yeah, I'm going to put it up there and see what happens if I change the element size. That doesn't make much sense to me. That's more like opacity. Seagull, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Nice. Crunching the end game, or are you still leveling? Achievements. Achievement hunting. But yeah, you can set that back, obviously. I think this is opacity, which I don't know why it's called element size, but that's bizarre.
That's the literal size. Like, if you have it, the bar will get smaller.
Well, shorter or
shorter and smaller in all regards.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean? It all it does for this is fade it out.
Oh wait, no, you were. I'm sorry. You clicked on the drop-down menu. I thought you were talking about that.
Oh yeah, no. But yeah, that's like literally how you can make like pop-up menus and stuff like that if you want to make like your own pop-up menus. That's actually what I had up here before with all the skills now. Now, I'm sure there's other things that you can do with like, say like your send gauges and stuff like that. I'm sure, like, let me try something. I don't know if it'll work, but I'm gonna try it. I think I spelled it wrong, but it's fine. Probably did spell it wrong. No, maybe not. I wondered if it would work under the same like command line, but apparently not. All you have to do is look it up, but yeah. As for like examples of like macros for like, yeah, see, it doesn't work. Okay, I tried. Yeah, see, you won't be able to see it because it's in my chat, but it says that command doesn't. So I wonder if I say display, oh wait, a hotbar would be system. No, okay. I'm just mucking around here. It's probably not gonna Like, there'll probably be a special line for it. I just don't know what it is. I love how this is called hunt callout. It's no longer hunt callout, so it's class list. As for like example of like macros for like crafting, that's what a macro for a craft looks like. They're not by any means like easy to work with, and sometimes you'll need like multiple of them, like 2 parts of them, and so on and so forth. Like I have a macro for fishing. It doesn't work in the sense that, you know, it does the fishing for you. It works in the sense that because what I need to fish up for my relic is timed. There is a certain thing that I have to fish up that only pops up in a certain amount of time. What it does is once that time is up, it'll basically make my character sit down and cancel the animation all up, and you just refish again. So that way I know when is beyond the timer of that item finding, like, popping up. That made no fucking sense whatsoever, but yeah. So what that macro is here. So macro icon is just the icon that it's using. Action is cast for me. And then it's a wait, I believe, 14 seconds. Once that 14 seconds is up, sit, it'll cast the other action, and then basically cancel out. Any of those crafting macros? I don't think mine are up to date though. But I'm sure if you look it up, you can find plenty of like up to date ones. It's so weird not having my class list popping up like straight away. I'm so used to it. Let me move that HUD over to here. But there's a whole lot of elements that you can change in the game. And, you know, you don't have to have like all these macros or all these things like certain games, aka WoW, have. Like, you know, I can fade that bar out a bit. I can make the class bar bigger, which I don't know why the fuck you would. But I can fade it out a bit. So now it's a little bit faded out. It's not, you know, overwhelming. I do need to change. How do I change the quest bar though? That's the other question. Duty list. This is it.
Yeah.
So duty list, fade it out a bit, make it a bit smaller, make it a lot smaller, save it, move it. Because really, I don't care about having the quest list up all the time. Okay, that is way too small. That is barely seeable. Um, 14 Gillionaire has crafting macros for 5.5. Ah, there you go. HUD layout, that one. Let's change the element and see if that... It's not much better, but it's not in my way, which I'm fine with. So I can turn that off. I can... I wish I knew what the... And put this down here, actually. I'm trying to compact it out of my way. So as you can see, it's much like less fucking shit over here. The other thing you can actually do, which I've seen people do, is they set up the skills, have the map in the middle, and have the skills around the sides of the map.
Oh, that sounds strange, but interesting.
I've seen people do it just as sort of a stylish look for it.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, look, if you want to go stylish, that's fine. I might try and fade that. I haven't really played around too much with like the UI and that, but like the more you make room for yourself, the better. Like you can change where the buff bars are, status bars, which are basically, you know, the buffs and stuff like that that you have. You can fucking throw them wherever you want. Maybe you want to put them over up here in the corner. And that's like your statuses. Maybe you want to put them down with your health bar, which you can do. But yeah. Like one day I will... Scenario guide. Oh yeah. One day I will like go through my design and like make it a bit better. Right now it's a bit of a mess. I could probably change up a lot of this if I really wanted to. But I just can't be fucked. Like I can move these down here if I really wanted. Sadly, there's a odd amount of classes.
Yeah.
Thane, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Like that bugs me. That bugs me to no end because it's like, oh look, it's so nice and tidy. Actually, you know what I can do now that I've done that? I can actually put them up there. Look at that. It's much better. I wouldn't mind different shapes for some common UI elements. Be nice to able to move HP, MP around vertical shapes. Yeah, that's true too. That would be kind of cool. Just noticed that my HP bar is a bit too... I don't actually need my EXP bar until Endwalker, so I could actually hide that if I really wanted. But I don't care, I don't need to. There is also, the other thing is simplifying your gauge bars and stuff like that. So I don't know how many people know about this, but you can actually switch to simple mode of gauge bars instead of like having the big chunky ones like I do. So let's say, let's go to, let's say Gunbreaker. Maybe you don't want this fucking insane looking HUD bar. You switch it to a small one, save it, save. There you go. Look at that. You've already saved like a chunk of room. And you can place that wherever you want. Personally, I prefer I actually don't know what happens. Actually, if I have my tank stance on. Oh yeah, so it puts a little icon there. Like, I feel like the bard's pretty ugly. Here, let me fix this.
I like the bard bar, Seiji. How could you?
Yeah, you like bard altogether. Disgusting.
I have complaints.
Disgusting. Song gauge. Let's have a look.
I don't love all of the song gauge. Like,
it's just a bar.
It changes depending on each song, is the thing. Both the color and the background element changes.
Elf, thank you for the 80 biddies. I appreciate it so very much. Enjoy the bard class, though, but I really don't hate any class. To say, if you come to my stream, I generally shit talk bard. Because I feel like it's probably the most mess of a fucking class ever. When I've played every class, I feel like I do have the ability to say I don't like bard. Do I have harsh words with many classes? Not really. Okay, let's see. Love Paladin. Warrior's pretty good. Dark Knight's pretty good. Gunbreaker's pretty good. White Mage is really good. Scholar's really good. Astrologian's pretty peh. Monk's monk. It's like, if you have the capacity of like having to chase the fucking boss's ass around, sure, go ahead. Dragoon's fine. Ninja's very busy, but it's still a decent class. Samurai's good. Bard shit. Markinus is great. Dance is decent. Black Mage is good if you like being anchored to a spot. Summoner is a mess. is a bit of a mess. I never spent too much time learning the rotations for it, but yeah. Red mage is fine. Blue mage is pretty good. There you go. What's the best class then? What's the best class? In terms of what exactly? Because I play more healers and tanks than DPS. Speaking of, let me switch back.
Reading something.
We need to go back into Coil. I completely forgot to re-sign us back up and keep doing it.
That's alright.
In terms of tank, Paladin is best tank. Why does my character run like that? Because potato. As a healer, White Mage is best healer. As a DPS, I'm by no means an expert on DPS. I play what I find comfortable. Most times that ends up being Samurai. Because Samurai doesn't give a fuck. Paladin is not best tank. Paladin is best tank. Paladin tops the DPS charts as far as I'm aware of. And it's still a really good tank. The only good class is Samurai because why wouldn't you want a katana? In style points as soon as she enters the class. Some people say bring no utility, killing speed. She's... I mean, there you go. Look at that. I only have 3 high level classes beyond level 60. Samurai, Dark Knight, and Dancer. Hey, all 3 of those are really good. Dragoon, best melee DPS, and Machinist, best range DPS. Is Dragoon still best melee DPS? I don't think it is. I think it's still up there.
Numbers?
I don't know. I thought we were, but
I thought we were just talking personal opinion for most of this, but maybe not.
Oh, wait, no, as in Samurai and Monk. Oh, really? Oh, wait, Samurai and Monk are both better. Okay. Wait, Monk is better than Dragoon? Wow. That actually surprises me. I thought it was Samurai and Dragoon out of melee. And obviously Black Mage and Machinist for the ranged. I didn't realize that, yeah. You can't compare to that Sword and Shield, baby. You cannot say that Paladin is not a good tank. It is the best tank with the best utilities. But don't get me wrong. All the other tanks are still very good. Still very viable.
What Banry is saying is what I saw most recently, like a few days ago.
I think I think progress and wise and whatnot. I think Gunbreaker and Paladin are what you want in your team, but if you can't have a Gunbreaker and Paladin, I believe Paladin generally always ends up being in there, but it's either... I can't believe Dark Knight's on the bottom though.
Yeah, for DPS, Dark Knight's really bad.
Wow. In my opinion, any class works if you're good with it. Yeah, well, that's pretty much true too. It's good in 8-man content, but it severely lacks personal mitigation. Best utility tank in the game overall. Gunbreaker is something I've wanted to really delve... My problem with Gunbreaker is still its oh shit ability being broken. Oh, there we go. That's another achievement for me. I can just click and leave. What am I doing?
Yeah, you're quite right. It's not that bad. They're all almost exactly the same DPS.
Really bad, it really isn't correct. My problem with I love Gunbreaker. I think Gunbreaker is fun. My biggest problem with Gunbreaker is good old superload. Like, I fucking hate hitting 1 HP and being at risk of dying. Like, there's nothing worse than... And the fact that the invulnerability doesn't go off straight away. I've seen Seiji, one of my mods, die instantly. Because the mechanic on the skill is poor. I think they should just scrap it and change it. See, I like the verbs. So, some kind of mage. Hey, Emma, we've been trying to contact you regarding Chocobo extended warranty. You may be eligible to. Have you been changing fluids every 30,000 miles? Never. My Chocobo will suffer. How you going, Ruby? How you going?
How do you change a fluid on a Chocobo?
You put the pump in its asshole. If you know how to avoid death part, you can account for it, but it also means you can purposely kill yourself over it. It also means if you aren't paying much attention, it's a good way to get whacked. My biggest issue, again, still is because I've played a healer, is that when a fucking Gunbreaker pops that shit after you've healed him, it's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Your premium will suffer for that, but now we are covering Belmong damages. Using Chocobo dialysis. Unlucky server tick sucks. Don't get me wrong, I like the armor. It looks good on samurai, and you'd know they're tough, but there's some really formal about the robes. Totally rank jobs by fun rather than what marginally better. Hey Tim, how you going? I mean, I don't really go for what's marginally better. I played Paladin basically from A Realm Reborn. And that means even in like Heavensward when they were basically ignored, and Stormblood when they were basically ignored. Yeah. Same with White Mage. I played White Mage when they were basically fucking ignored. It was like, why would I take a White Mage when I can have an Astrologian or a fucking Scholar? I had a habit of playing the shit classes and then they're finally good and I'm like, fuck yeah. Hey, Paladins are just call by name alone. Cool by name alone. Hey T-Bonies, how you going? Yeah, we're basically achievement hunting. We're working on I should be nearing my one, but let me leave before I get stuck with these fucking tombstones. Isn't the other new class some type of healer? Yeah, Sage. Sage is what you get from blending up a carbuncle and putting it into laser shooting obelisks. Okay, how many more of these do I have to hit? Three more times for me. How many times do you need it? I know you're on the same. You're actually on the same as me.
Yeah, you are correct. I thought I had less than you, but I guess not.
Sage?
I'll double check once I've loaded in. 4 more times.
Dude, Markinus is better where it is than it was. Markinus was fucking trash. Like, I picked up Markinus when Heavensward first came out because I was so excited for Markinus. And I leveled it all the way up to 70 and dropped it. Immediately. Wait, it wasn't 70. Was it 50?
60.
No, it would have been 50 because 60 was a cap. I didn't cap it.
Sure.
I capped, like, I got to the 10 levels before the capping and I fucking hated it. I thought it was god-awful trash. Like, I rushed that level up too. I was like, oh man, Marchinus is so cool. I can't wait to play Marchinus. I played Marchinus and I was like, this is fucking garbage. Oh, Marchinus now is really fun. Like, all the classes they looked at, I think are really good where they're at. Like, no, not Astrologian. Hopefully Astrologian does get that same love. White Mage is fucking amazing. And Marchinus is really good. I wouldn't say fucking amazing, but it's really good. It's really bad with it, but I just love the aesthetic too much. I mean, they were the only class that had a pair of goggles that actually sat on your head, not over your face. And I fucking hate goggles over your face.
Yeah.
Goggles on your head, that's fine. Goggles on your face, dumb. It's way better DPS wise as a bard back then. Dude, I've honestly never been good at DPS. I think Stormblood came out and I played Samurai. I enjoyed Samurai then. But I fell straight back into my tank and healer love, of course. It'd be great being able to restart the dungeon from inside the dungeon.
That'd be nice.
I'm surprised they haven't done the Marchinus goggles thing again. You can toggle between the head and... Dude, they need to do more of those, even if it's not just a Marchinus piece of gear. Like, I feel like they would be something that I think would sell on the marketplace, on the market board, for a lot if you could craft them. Because not many headpieces are, like, worth a damn. Man, what are you all doing still in there?
I'm waiting for the items so I can desynth.
So... I am disappointed. I had someone just run past me called Holy Potato and their word Alala.
Wow.
Wow.
Hopefully the new goggles will work with a fluffy hair. Did you look at the male VRs? Fucking like I'm kind of tempted just to make one and run around probably for a day and then just not. But I don't know. And let's be honest, male VRs weren't made for males.
Yeah.
Because I've seen more females wanting to play male VR than, like, female VR. Man, I'm still bad at tanking. Stress out. Tanking right now is honestly the best it's ever been. Like, you cannot fuck up tanking right now. Tanking once upon a time was an absolute struggle. Shit, tanking way back, you never got your tank ability till 30. Yeah. And tanking anything under 30 sucked ass. You were the tank and you could not hold fucking aggro because anytime like a healer did anything or like you had to establish aggro by hitting things for about a good 10 seconds and then being like, okay, now you can attack. Because paladins didn't have the spin attack they had now. They had an ability called Flash.
Fuck Flash.
I didn't mind flash because what it did was blinded the enemies for a certain amount of time, which meant that you took less damage because they would miss. But because it didn't do damage,
it didn't do shit for threat either. I mean, like, it kind of worked, but it didn't work.
Yeah. Like, I think Warrior at least had, like, the damaging ability made it a little bit easier. Plus, Warrior actually got its thing at level 30, while Paladin actually got it at 40. Yeah.
I mean, not to mention all of this stuff, TP existed in the past too, so you couldn't AoE that often.
True.
So it would just be your entire TP bar.
What time do I normally start? 10 p.m. 10 p.m. is when I normally start streaming.
2 hours prior to right now.
Yeah. To be fair, Flash. Yeah, I liked Flash as a mitigator. Like, I liked that, you know, if you threw out Flash and you timed it well, you could kind of, like, get rid of some DPS for a while. Like, you would be fine. Add that, I don't think they had reprise back then either.
Yeah, I don't remember.
5 a.m. your time. The hard life, man. Okay, so that's... everyone's got it now.
Yep.
What else is there? Like Paladin, like all the tanks didn't have these AoE abilities that they have now. Like a Warrior had one, and I think Dark Knight had one, but on the scale that they have now, they're in a much better spot than ever. So, like, I'll be honest, it's so easy to tank right now. Like, so much fucking easier. And if you're ever, like, curious about, like, how to tank or what the best way of tanking, I can happily teach you. What tank do you play, though? Because I like to say I'm an expert at all three, which that's what I should do with my my hotbars. So I should make them all organized for, like, classes.
Single target reprisal. What would that have been? I don't remember that.
Single target reprisal. Fuck, man. It
definitely could have existed. There's a lot of weird shit.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. And I somehow feel like it was actually Warrior. Mostly Paladin. Okay. I feel like
Warrior, I think, had convalescence that it gave through shared actions, but I don't remember what else it had.
The only reason I say Warrior is because it didn't have that many mitigation abilities.
Yeah.
Like, it could use Rampart. Actually, I think Rampart was...
that was shared action through Paladin.
Yeah.
Or through Gladiator, I guess.
No worries, Muffin. Have a good sleep. Let's put this down here. So, hang on. If I HUD layout and I change this to this, save that, move that there. Sorry, I'm like now just adjusting my bars. It's probably not going to work very well. Not how I had planned. What if I do this? And then I do that. Put that next to that one. That didn't do anything that I was planning on.
Oh, there's a question you can definitely answer.
With Paladin, do you generally start with melee rotation or magic first? Melee. Like, I mean, you could start with magic, honestly. It doesn't really matter which way. But if you ask me, I think... Fuck, what am I doing here? Sorry, I'm like trying to fucking make these bars perfect. You could start either way, honestly. You could do like magic first, but I honestly find starting with melee first is the best way. But that's just my personal preference on how I begin.
Yeah, from everything I've ever seen, melee is the default first, but like Banry just said, it probably depends on specific fights.
Like, I mean, if it's a fight that doesn't matter, you could probably go magic because you might as well get rid of your MP straight off the bat. Yeah. But most times, if it's like a dungeon pull and that, you're going to use melee first because you're already doing melee to pull. Did I am like... Fuck. Alright, whatever. I probably should have not touched these fucking bars. Because now I can't fucking get them perfect and it's bugging me.
Is the snap just not lining up for you, so you're having to hold shift? Or?
The snap just doesn't exist. And it doesn't look like these even line up anyway because the size difference. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Well, that's sad. Okay. Never mind. Let me just... The one tank that I'm probably the least confident with is actually Dark Knight. Because Dark Knight has this... like, it's a good tank in that, but it has an ability that I'm not used to really using. I'm really bad at constantly keeping it up, and that's Dark Side. Like, I'm constantly forgetting to put it back up. Or use the ability. For fuck's sake. So let me switch over to this. So you have these abilities here. Edge of Shadow and Flood of Shadow. And what they'll do is they'll grant you Dark Side for 30 seconds. Now my biggest problem is I keep forgetting to put that back up. It's not that, you know, it's not that, like, I know that, Banry, but it's the fact that I fucking forget. Like, I'll be halfway through, like, just spamming this on an enemy, and I'm like, oh, I probably should actually use Edge of Shadow or that. But, like, because I'm just not used to doing it. The rest of the tanks, like, I'm so confident with Paladin, I'm so confident with Gunbreaker. Warrior I'm a little less confident with, but... more so than Dark Knight, funny enough. Okay, so next step is second coil. Oh, fuck. You know which one this is? The Meteor one?
Yes.
We could bypass that for now. And come back to it at a later time. PvP doesn't help. Still gotta do all these quests and stuff like that. Man, that 2,000 mentors is crazy. Curious.
It is.
Shuryayu, how you going? Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. War is the least confident tank. I just seem to have a hard time surviving as one compared to other tanks. Yeah, look, I personally think it's crazy because they have really good like mitigation tools, honestly. Probably some of the best if you ask me. Okay, back to my achievement book. Golden saucer. That's something I've got to do. 10 mil GP. Oof. Accommodations. I still need to get heaps of accommodations. Discipline of land. All those are done. Discipline of the hand. All those except armor is done. Magic. All done except blue mage, which I need to get some more spells to complete that. War is all done. Material.
Let me know when you're ready to hop into the next one. I'm just doing some mining on the side.
I'm kind of just like figuring out what the next thing is. I still need to finish all my guild tests. That's pretty bad.
Oh yeah, I need to on this character as well.
There's a bunch of quests I still need to do that I... Complete quests, Feast of Famine. Stuff like that. Like, that one's worth 30 achievement points, so... War is by far the most durable tank. I'd probably have to agree with it. Yeah. I'm sort of partial on that one because I do think Paladin is durable as well. Providing, like, obviously, self-healing and shit like that. Warriors infuriate into Neeson's flash and stuff like that. Nason's flash. That's good too. But obviously, the problem with that is obviously the cooldown. If you're taking heavy damage, a paladin's more likely to last longer than a warrior. Because a warrior only has a couple of chances to pop that and use that, and then once that's done, that's done. A paladin can keep regenerating mana and using heals, but at the same time, they will eventually fall. Providing, you know, they get heavy hits and stuff like that. I don't know. It's a tough call. The other two tanks are nowhere near as durable, though. Gunbreaker and Dark Knight, while Dark Knight has probably the best mitigation tool in the sense of the Blackest Night, that's all it really has. Gunbreaker just doesn't have mitigation half the time at all. It has some in the sense of like Rampart and stuff, but nowhere near like the other tanks. So they all have like their strengths and weaknesses, all very fun to play in their own way, and all very viable. So yeah. Warrior's fun for just fucking, I've got a big axe, I fucking put my axe in your face, you die. Paladin's more my style, but yeah. Okay. I keep getting distracted. Let's see. What I could do is I could do... I want to say we could do the explorations for these turns in Coil.
Yeah.
Kiyoshi, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Let me see. Which one was it again? Then wait. Discover every location within the third turn of the binding... Wait, the third turn? The first one?
Yeah, that sounded like it.
Okay. Guess we'll hit that.
Okay, let me just finish this.
Shiwakaze, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Kiyoshi, how you going?
Yep.
Okay. When it comes to like healers though, obviously I think that White Mage is by far the most unbeaten healer. There is no match for White Mage. Scholar is good still. And Astrologian, to me, falls far behind.
Yeah.
While it's still viable, to me it just doesn't stand on the same legs as, or same like tiers as like a Scholar or a White Mage.
How confident are we that Astrologian's gonna get a decent revamp?
Well,
decent is a hard word to
it's hard to say, but you know, White Mage happened. So, it's kind of like if White Mage got pulled off like it was, there's a chance that Astrologian will be really good, but it does... I think that goes right back, by the way.
I guess so. Was that the same one? Yeah, it definitely was.
I believe Astrologian will definitely so far as personal mitigation goes, War, Gunbreaker, Dark Knight, I don't know about that. For healing through throughput, Astrologian, White Mage, no, I can't agree on the fucking Astrologian being there.
Yeah, I'm surprised to see Ast ahead of White Mage for throughput. I could definitely see it above Scholar, but...
White Mage, honestly, is just an unsinkable ship when it comes to healing. As for mitigation, I don't know about Gunbreaker being second, though.
Personal mitigation specifically. I don't know Gunbreakers nearly well enough. I can't really comment.
Astra's most potential healing output, White Mage needs to heal less than the others and is an MP battery. I have no fucking idea where we're going, by the way.
Exploring.
I think... Where the hell's that one go?
Yeah, these both look like they would go back, but I guess this one? Okay.
Yep. Dude, I'm so fucking lost. I'm actually judging by these rings in the air. I'm assuming they're directions.
Yes.
Brutal Shell is... Oh, who the... Brutal Shell's okay, but I still don't think it's that amazing. Considering once you're not doing your 1-2-3 combo, you're not really using Brutal Shell. And therefore it's not up. So 400 potency every combo. 400 potency of like basically nothing though. Where the fuck are we going? I'm going this way. I think you guys went the wrong way.
I found the next silent terminal, so I'm pretty sure I'm in the right spot.
This place is a fucking...
Hey, there's the mapping achievement.
Yay.
And I still didn't see a boss. What?
No, this was the boss. There's nothing else.
Yeah, the whole boss is this place. I'm using this. Bye.
Oh, it did just go straight down? I want to see where this leads. Because there's a bunch more enemies here.
I have no fucking idea, man.
Looks like it just loops back around, so I'm just gonna take this one. Oh no, this goes back up. I don't like this one.
Wee.
Yeehaw.
Okay, healing rotation and a few CDs.
Alright, $1 million question.
BK, thank you for the follow up stream.
It mostly
This way.
felt pretty obvious each time.
Yeah, this way. Because there's a terminal here. I mean,
you guys.
I still think that, like, while that 400 potency, like, heal is... What?
Oh, I was right.
It is.
That's awful.
I love it.
No, now I know why there's no Savage or fucking First Coil.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I just don't think it's worth it overall because really, you're not going to notice that much, and it's not really going to be the basis of like what makes you or defines you as a good tank in the end. No, but I'm just mean like it just doesn't to me make much fucking sense why, you know, that makes it a personal great mitigation, like just because it has a little.
Like, it kind of makes some sense. What they're saying is essentially like Paladin should not be using their heal; they'll be using their DPS. Meanwhile, Gunbreaker has that built-in mitigation throughout the entire fight. They are constantly mitigating extra stuff on top of the cooldowns. Like, I guess the closest argument would be the passive block chance, not what's the button called for Paladin that gives you guaranteed block? Yeah. So any passive blocks not tied to Sheltron would sort of be the equivalent. The closest.
Sheltron's only, I guess, I feel like Sheltron's only really good if you're main tank. But if you're not main tank, you're going to want to use... I feel like it should be intervention on like main tank should be your focus in that sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've never liked Sheltron as a move. And maybe that just makes me like a bad paladin in that sense, but I still feel like Sheltrons are like not my favorite move. It's the worst short CD. Good, I'm glad I'm not the only one that thinks that because I literally hate Sheltron. I actually prefer using intervention on my team because it feels like it's much more use. I wish there was an ability instead of Sheltron that would actually use it to do more damage on something. Like maybe it, you know, I could boost something else. I don't know. What's the short cooldown for Dark Knight? Is it the Blackest Night?
That's... Yeah? Yeah.
Blackest Night, literally the best CD in... Yeah. I kind of like Warrior's Raw Intuition for 25-second cooldown. Like, a lot of people write off, because a lot of people are upset that Warrior doesn't do all big dick DPS like it used to. And I'm like, dude, you got fucking, like, way more abilities than some tanks. Like, in mitigating damage and shit like that. Yeah. Like, TBN is so damn good though. I regret getting into a pillow fight with the new DPS job. I couldn't handle the repercussions. Oh my god. Oh, that's terrible. But like, I feel like just everyone's like, oh my god, a warrior doesn't do enough damage. I don't like it. I'm like, shut the fuck up, man. You're still good. Hey, Osun, how you going? And welcome everyone from Osun stream. Thank you for the raid. How's everyone going? How was 7 days to die? Did you die? Did you last 7 days? How'd it go? What were you going to say, Rad?
I was going to say, also as well, Warrior is a tank. I mean, I know it's meant to be like, you know, deals a lot of damage.
But okay, so the whole where this came from is back in Heavensward. Warrior basically, that's when they first got Fellcleave. And Fellcleave was fucking crazy. Like, it did insane amounts of damage. And it was revered by fucking warrior players as like, this is my fucking DPS, man. I'm the best fucking DPS tank ever. And I was like, well, okay. And we couldn't kill Osun in the game.
Maybe next time.
Is that a good thing? I'm not sure. Osun killed my doggos. Oh, damn. Cute streamer. But yeah, how you been, Osun? Yeah, and then obviously in Stormblood, they got more fucking Fellcleaves.
Yep.
They were like, oh my god, I love more Fellcleaves. This is crazy. Oh my god, my DPS. This is fucking insane. And they basically were known for just doing big dick DPS. And that's why people loved being in. But then Shadowbringers came and Yoshi put his fist right up the fucking warrior's asshole and said no. And he stuck his middle finger up and flicked him right in the fucking G-spot.
Oof. He's like, you're a tag, you shall behave like a tag.
Basically, he just said, no, you're no longer big dick DPS. Fuck you. You're a tank now. And they were like, but I want my big dick DPS. And they were like, shut the fuck up. No, but Banry, I'm talking about these fucking dickheads who think that, you know, oh, I'm big dick DPS warrior. I'm not talking about like normal people who play tanks.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the fucking neckbeard people who are like, I've got an axe. I'm gonna stab things. I'm gonna Fellcleave my way to victory.
So many complaints from warriors that their damage wasn't as good anymore.
Everfrost, the Buttwobber, and Mizus, thank you for the follows and welcome on the stream. Like, am I mainly just shitting on the fucking idiots, basically? Because, like, I think Warrior is really good where it is. I think this is fine. They still get Fellcleaves. They get fucking, what the fuck is that one move that they do when they infuriate? Hang on, no, I can't do it while I'm here. Fuck. Where is
Not
it?
Decimate, is it? I don't remember the names of their abilities very well.
No, it's called Inner Chaos, and it does like a fuck ton of damage. Hey, Mrs. How you going? I'd buff Paladin a bit, otherwise the tanks are fine. Yeah, oh god, don't get me wrong. All the tanks are great where they are. I still think Scholar needs a buff. I think Astrologian... Personally, I think Astrologian needs a buff because I'm so used to the old cards. I liked the old cards, and I'm going to be stuck in that way forever. But yeah. Astrologian might be fine to some people who
for.
came into the game from Shadowbringers on and played it. But to me, Astrologian is fucking trash compared to what it used to be.
Yeah, I think the way Banry is also putting it, I felt a similar way. I thought they were worse than what Banry is saying they are, but I thought numerically speaking, they were perfectly fine currently. I don't think buff is the right word.
I think the card system needs to be changed.
Yeah.
But they are going to get completely changed anyway, so it's fine. But their abilities, they've got Celestial Intersection and Celestial Opposition, which is basically the same as our, as a white mage, that's basically the same as your Afflatus abilities. I honestly think they're quite strong. They are pretty good. Obviously their card system is just buffing, and I think it's trash. I hate it.
Yeah, the cards are so boring now. It's unfortunate.
Opposition is comparable to Medica 2. Is it really? As long as you're in the regen, isn't it? Because if you're in Nocturnal, it's fucking shit. I mean, it's still pretty good, but it's... I still think, like, you know... Even my friends say so about the current Astrologian. Astrologian is playable. It is also kind of bland healer with no identity. Cards are kind of bland. Yeah, and that's what the old system really pulled a difference about. And I know a lot of people go, oh, the old system sucked. I'm like, dude, you had to play it to know what it was like. It was so fucking fun.
I mean, it had massive problems, especially in raiding, but, like, it was incredibly fun. Like, if they could bring back the joy of it while also making it more viable for
Nocturnal shit, so it works out.
I don't know.
Nice, Badry. That's fine because Nocturnal's not going to exist after this. Okay. What were we doing? Exploration. Of course. Where I'm standing, someone's playing music. That's all I'm gonna say. Ashura needs to be more like Aiyanya in the trust system. Rip and tear until it's done. I remember well people being actually angry because they couldn't draw one of the two good cards. I think all they needed to do was change a couple of the really shit cards to a little different. Because honestly, Bowl was great. Ewer was great. Probably not so anymore because obviously healers are so fucking mana batteried that they don't need mana anymore. So the great thing about Ewer was if you raised a healer and you aligned that card to be like strengthened, you could help that healer get their mana back and make life so much easier. Bowl was great for tanks doing massive pulls, or you knew a big tank buster was coming and you could toss that down, a strengthened version of that down, or it was going to be a team AoE. You could AoE that Bowl. I fucking loved that you could AoE, strengthen, or extend those.
Yeah, I loved Spread. Spread was such a fun move.
I think that was the coolest thing about the system, was being able to adjust a different buff in a different way. And I think that's what made Astrologian so fucking unique. And why I loved it back in Shadowbringers as Stormblood. Not in fucking Shadowbringers. Okay. Can I get my achievements up now? Why are they not? There we go. What's this? First Serious? No. Balsa's War? No. Fractal Continuum? No. First of that, second, third, fourth. Where's the fourth? First, second, third. Am I missing? Discover every location and diadem? What? I should have that unlocked, unless that means old diadem, which I don't think you can access anymore.
It probably means current. I mean, there's a lot of areas you just don't fly to. A lot of really small islands.
Okay. Final quill 1 and 2. Okay. Oh, I just realized I'm an astrologian. Oh well, whatever. Bull and you are fine if you, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I just like astrologian for dungeon runs more so. But yeah. I'm making some classes mad by throwing arrow on them. What is this place? I don't remember this one either. I'm not going nocturnal because it's shit. Man, they really loved these turntable thingies.
Yeah, the pads.
Oh, what is this? I miss Speed Dark Knight plus Arrow. Don't get me wrong. There's so much like fun just like throwing random cards out there and that. And you felt like a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh legend. By believing in the heart of the cards. Oh, whoops. So used to playing Scholar normally that I was pressing the wrong button then.
Oh yeah, I do that so often.
Thanks, game.
Wait, I can't move. What?
You were moving just fine.
No, I got stuck on the edge.
Oh, yeah, I just saw it on stream now. Okay.
Oh, same. Yep, there you go. Feel good?
Yep.
Yep.
Charge. Pay attention to me, I'm the tank.
It's funny to me being front and center as an entire community of Rage at Square Enix are changing the cards, so most of them were useless. And now the community reads Square Enix to change them back. Personally, I never felt that any of the cards were useless, except maybe like ones that I just literally just threw out for the sake of throwing them out.
I mean, absolutely, there were plenty that were nowhere near as useful, but that was kind of part of the fun.
That was not useful for you at all. Personally, I like astrology and where it is. To me, it just has nothing that makes me want to play it.
Yeah, I can't like, have fun with it anymore.
Old Astrologian, I was excited to get on and play Old Astrologian. This Astrologian, I'm like, dude, I would rather play fucking White Mage. Why the fuck would I play Astrologian when it really doesn't feel like anything exciting's happening? Like, its DPS abilities suck. Its fucking card system, to me, just is fucking pointless. I honestly can't be bothered with the fucking card system half the time. Its heals are fine, that's fine. But why the fuck would I play Astrology when I could play White Mage? Or Scholar?
Yes, and pull people to their doom.
Well, I mean, every healer can do that.
That's all healers. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, all healers have that ability.
Oh, I didn't know that. Ooh. What did I get? But somebody's got to do it Paladin achievement. Nice.
Oh, yeah, you got the tanking high duties.
Nice. It might be numerically better than a Scholar, but I'd still rather play fucking Scholar. It's, like I said, there might be good things about Astrology, but I would rather fucking play Scholar. I actually enjoy Scholar. I don't enjoy Astrology in one fucking bit. Like, I tried many times, but I literally would rather play Scholar, and that's why I fucking got the book. Like, if we want to look at statistics, yeah, maybe Astrology is good, but just because it's good doesn't make it fun. And I think that's the problem is, you know, making things good doesn't exactly mean, you know, they're necessarily fun. Although Bard is like the epitome of just everything wrong. It's neither fun or good.
Dude, I love my procs. Procs are great. I wish there were more proc classes in this game, to be honest. They don't have to be nearly as proc heavy.
Fuck right out of here with your.
Give me a proc.
No, go play fucking Dancer. Go play Dancer.
No, Dancer is boring procs. They're all 50% into 50% into 50%.
There's fucking procs on procs on procs. You'll be fine. That's what you're after, right?
No, I want many procs, and I want to be able to dot multiple targets for even more procs.
Bard is fun. Bard is not fucking fun. Bard is like having spaghetti thrown at your face, like alphabetical spaghetti, and then thrown on the floor and being like, you work out the fucking alphabet. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that's Bard to me. Bard is a fucking mess.
Oh, it's absolutely a mess. 100%.
And it's fucking shit to play. And it doesn't feel fucking rewarding. It's fucking crap. And the only good thing about Bard is that you can play fucking music. That is the only reason.
Do you not enjoy, even in like low levels, when you multi-dot and then just Rain of Death things like 6 or 7 times back to back, while also doing Quick Knock? I don't have any other DPS class that just does ridiculous 2 back-to-back AoEs over and over and over on repeat. Like an off global and a global every global cooldown for like 8 cooldowns.
Dancer is boring. Dancer is what Marcus used to be back in Heavensward. Exactly. Shit.
Yeah, Dancer's boring. I guess it's okay. I'm still slowly leveling it up, but it's boring.
It just needs a fucking full rework and to be either that or it's thrown in the garbage. It's the one class that I cannot even, like, give fucking credit to.
Are you still talking Dancer or Bard?
Bard.
Okay, well, we just talked about Dancer for a little bit, so I wasn't sure.
I thought we were talking about Bard because, you know, the only good in Dancer is buffs, and that's what makes it better than Wait, are we, like... Fuck.
I assumed we had to stand on this long enough, but maybe not.
I think we might actually be locked out of this. Because I think the other side is meant to have 4 people. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use Return Spell.
Which side did we go to? The right side?
Right side, yeah.
Alright.
But just double check because the arrows should point to where you're going.
I'm not even sure if I'm willing to take that shortcut.
See, that one's going across to the wrong way, which makes me wonder if...
it looked like they both met up for this first part. And then for the second part, we need to go left. Yeah, right here.
I'm going right.
Isn't that where we went last time?
I thought we went left.
You can see... If you look, Mithril's still on the right side right now. So yeah, we have not gone left. Or Mithril just jumped right, but I don't think he was ahead of us.
No. I thought I just saw him take the shortcut.
Oh, he took shortcut. Maybe then.
Alright, to the right.
Yeah, it's right.
Yeah, it is right. Fuck. Mithril,
I told you.
I trusted you.
You didn't fucking trust me.
That's true, but I thought he hadn't moved.
It's fine, because I don't think we need 4 people on this.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't.
I'm currently meaning down to time. I keep on looking on the skill bar if it procs.
I aggroed this guy through the wall, by the way.
Oh.
It's fine.
I don't know how, but...
Nice.
Am I stuck on the edge again?
You were.
I was. I'm a healer. Fuck you. I dodged. Evasion healer. Hey KG, how you going? How are you today?
Oh. So that's a thing.
What?
I
Wait,
somehow insta-died.
how did you insta
yeah,
die?
you did. Are you inside the field? Yeah, you're inside the field when it brought it up.
Alright, I'm gonna get, Dolly up.
Yeah. So this thing's immune? Oh, invulnerable to ranged attacks. But that still doesn't make sense. I'm not doing regular ranged.
I'm okay, I'm planning a revolution. I'm just chilling at home after work. I see. Okay, boss is attackable. Personally, the big thing... Oh, wait, the boss is not taking much damage, by the way.
No, it's invuln still. At least for me.
No, I'm doing damage to it.
Oh, now I can deal damage.
Just gonna keep attacking.
This is where you get the vuln stacks.
Yep.
6.
So I don't like how
Seven.
that qualified ranged attacks as magic as well.
Honestly, I think Scholar does need a change up for the sake of mainly its fairy, and I've said this multiple times, is that I do think that Scholar does need some adjusting in that sense. Because the fairy is basically mainly pointless in a way. I don't believe all the healers need adjustments. I think White Mage is fine where it's at. Astrologian is going to get a complete overhaul, honestly, since it's going to be a pure healer, not a barrier healer anymore, or the in between. Scholar's going to need something. Sage is coming along. People are going to play Sage. If Sage is not implemented properly, then I mean, maybe that's a saving grace for Scholar, but I just think that the fairy needs like either additional healing as like or just something to fix it up.
If they can somehow make it not a detriment to several of your abilities, then that might be enough, maybe. But additional healing would be nice too.
As long as everything is balanced, then it's okay, right? I mean, look, everything is viable in endgame raids, so that's fine. It's just small things that would make the class a little more comfortable to play. The problem with the fairy is that it'll always... The thing is, it's not powerful at all right now. It's fucking useless. The only thing that it's useful is for its skills, and honestly, if you could get rid of the fairy and just use the skills, then, you know, that'd be fine. The fairy provides nothing in a sense. Like, yeah, it has a heal. Like its embrace here, which is 150 cure potency. Like that's fucking trash.
I mean, that would be fine if it was tied to your personal potency. The fact that it's its own stats, which are trash, is what makes that trash. So that's almost a free regen, or it should be, but it's nowhere near the numbers because it's based off the fairy stats.
I mean, it's not even a free regen.
Yeah, almost. Not quite.
Because a regen is a cure potency of 200. And that is over that's 18 seconds too, by the way.
Yes.
While a fairy, what is the... So, ticks every 3 seconds. Okay.
Yeah, all heal over time and damage over time is 3 seconds. It's server tick.
Neres and Anandra, have a good sleep and take care, alright? Thank you again for the raid, I appreciate it.
Is it tied to your potency? I tried doing numbers on that. Was it this patch? At least last patch, and it didn't feel at all like it was
where are you?
Tied to your potency. I'm on the far left, past the market.
Okay. Change your class. Fuck. Do you have anything that... There you go. Oh wait, I don't have my fairy out. That probably helps.
Oh, it's not going to heal because it's cross-party, isn't it? Or cross-world.
No, it should heal.
It definitely is not.
Really? That's a fucking thing? Okay. That's fucking dumb as shit too.
Yeah. Crit for 8k? Well,
of course it'd be a fucking crit straight off the bat.
About 5.6.
5.6, okay.
Well, the last two were 5.4s. And that's 15.
15,000. 17,000.
So 3 times as much. Even though it's only supposed to be 25% weaker.
It's 10,000 now.
Oh yeah, that's 10.
15 again. They're not crits, are they?
No, they're not crits.
That's this. Why is it jump so much?
I don't know.
But yeah, it like...
Oh,
It just needs that adjustment, I think. Well, 27,000?
I used mine at the same time.
Oh, okay.
I doubled it for a moment. Oh, actually, yeah, he could be right. That is a crit, because it doesn't show the crit animation for heal over time.
Neri is astronautical. Like, okay, would 150 potency and 200 potency be 5,000 difference? I don't think so.
No, it wouldn't be a 50% reduction. And that's giving... Yeah. I don't know. It's not...
How long between each of those heals, though? I did notice it was quite quick.
It should be 3 seconds. I think. Yeah, you can look in the spell book.
Yeah, 3 seconds. Yeah, it honestly, it just needs a little bit more. Either they adjust it to like same level as regen, I think maybe it would be a little bit better. I know that's not a huge adjustment, but I mean, if it's doing that, the problem is, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think. They just need to either increase the stats of the fairy or tie it to your stats.
If you get a little bit more, it becomes ludicrous. I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case. Because what's the difference between that fairy and a regen?
One's a global cooldown and costs mana, and the other one's free and constant.
Only as long as it's alive.
On multiple targets. That's true.
And it does cost mana anyway, because you actually have to cast to get this fairy up.
Well, I mean, the assumption is going to be that the fairy is always there during combat. Like, you don't need to resummon it unless you die.
The fairy dies when you die, and then you have to spawn it, and you've just got back up from the dead. You've got no mana, so I think it does need an adjustment. Plus, a regen you can actually put it on 6 different people. This fairy only heals one person per turn.
To somewhat counter that, the fairy will always heal someone who has taken damage, while your regen might go on someone who's full health, or who quickly gets healed to full and just wastes the regen.
But I mean, you're a white mage with unlimited fucking mana.
That's true. But it's still wasted throughput versus guaranteed worthwhile healing.
I still think that the fairy is just fucking... In comparison to a regen is going to be worthwhile more than a fucking fairy heal.
Yeah.
Because that 5,000 heal compared to a 10,000 tick, it's a difference between life and death. If you can't get a heal off, and that fairy is only doing 5,000 and your tank gets hit for, let's say, 6,000, they're dead. If your regen is ticking 10,000, that tank's alive. And that allows you to, pull off a safe heal or whatnot. The other thing is, for insta-heals, and this is why I think the fairy needs that extra potency, because it's easier for a white mage to, insta-heal and stuff like that than it is for a scholar. So if I needed to heal Ulysses, bang, tetragram, or, Lily, which I can't do right now, or Benediction, or Presence of Mind into, obviously you can just heal quicker a bit there. There's Divine Benison, there's Assays. Where do you want me to fucking end this? Then you go to Scholar. I can't have Aether stacks up right now, but you've got to have Aether Flow stacks up and Lustrate. If you want to heal any bigger than that, you got to use Recitation with Lustrate.
Yeah,
and if that's down, XCOG still costs a fucking thing. And XCOG's honestly only if they hit that 50% mark.
Which, if they desperately need the healing, they probably have. It's not a guarantee, depending on what target you're healing.
So it still costs an Aether Flow stack. And if that Aether Flow is on cooldown, you're fucked. So if you need to heal big, Emergency Tactics, which costs you a cost time, and then into Adler. And then bang, there's your heal. But that's valuable time in Healing World. Emergency Tactics is great, but if your tank's dying really quick, you don't have an oh shit moment type thing. If you're down fucking Aether Flow stacks, you're fucked. That's why I think the fairy does need additional potency.
I would rather just get rid of the fairy. Just get rid of the fairy. Make it something else. Make it just a cooldown or something.
I still think it just
fairy...
needs to update it. Like at higher levels, even if it's just like a trait for level 80 or something, or level 70, because that's when, or just whenever it starts falling off, so it actually does like, you know, on par with at least regen in a way. I don't think you can get rid of the fairy because that's basically the scholar's identity.
It is. It's hard. I just don't like how often the fairy can just choose not to do its move.
Oh yeah, it's by far not exactly the most valuable source of healing. What it should do is whether it's like I just don't know how they could fix it. Whether maybe, see, that would be way too much. That would be way too overpowered. Is if it could, like, instead of just single heal for the shitty potency that has, is that it group heals. And it just ticks like a Lucio aura.
Oh, that'd be... You'd have to reduce it to fucking, like, 25 potency.
And that's what, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it would just be fucking broken in that case. The fairy, before it being nerfed into the ground, is the reason scholars can't be balanced properly. It's the main reason scholar was always meta. I thought the main reason scholar was meta was because those shields that they could get up were some of the, like, fucking tankiest fucking shields. And you could survive some of the craziest shit getting a, like, crit shield on.
Yeah, that's about 60k right there. That's ridiculous.
Some guy came over and pet you. Yeah, he came over and pet us too. Don't worry. But yeah, it's... I don't know. Scholar does need something. I do enjoy Scholar, but... the fairy does feel like more of an issue than, like, you know, a saving grace. I used to know a healer, and they would put up, like, some of the tankiest fucking, like, a crit low, and you could survive, like, ridiculous things. And obviously it got nerfed into the ground and no longer does that same level of, like, healing. This is Heaven Sword Scholar, by the way. It's never been the same since, but yeah. I don't know. I want to like Scholar, but obviously if Sage comes out, it's sounding like a pretty good... You mean Scholar and Heaven Sword? I mean Scholar, oh, I didn't mean it, but I played it in Shadowbringers. I still enjoyed it then. It was good then because it had, like, all its DPS abilities. But yeah, then they got nerfed too. Fuck, Scholar got gutted so hard. So many times.
Yeah. I wonder if it was deliberate. Oh, well, not deliberate, but, you know, they're like, oh, well, we're going to bring in another healer class.
Most likely. I know Scholar and Astrologian were great, and, like, Astrologian wasn't the greatest in Heaven Sword. It was alright, but Stormblood is when Astrologian hit its high peaks, in my opinion. Scholar and Astrologian were much higher than White Mage. People didn't like White Mage. White Mage didn't really get a look in. And suddenly, you know, White Mage got this fucking rework and shit, and every other healer got thrown in the fucking dump the moment fucking Shadowbringers came out. That's obviously changed over time. Obviously, they had a lot of adjustments for Astrologian. A lot of it... Well, I wouldn't say they had a lot of adjustments for Scholar. But they did, obviously, assist Scholar with giving it, like, energy drain and shit like that. But, yeah. I don't know. I do wonder what Sage is going to be like and what its kit's going to be like in comparison to like Scholar.
When they revealed it, they mentioned that it powers up its own attacks, which seemed weird.
It sounds like the reverse of like Scholar, like in the sense that you power up your heals instead you're powering up your attacks. Which
it makes me think of like a selfish astrologian.
But
like you're essentially giving yourself souped up cards.
Tell me this. Was it not Yoshi that wanted to change all healers into pure healers?
I don't remember well enough.
Healers aren't meant to DPS. You know, we want to make sure that healers don't DPS. Why would we be buffing and doing our damage then? Maybe they've changed their mind on that.
I mean, maybe, but it also could just be the gimmick of the class. It doesn't necessarily mean that they want you to be doing major amounts of damage, just that to get to the point where you are even with the other healers, you have to do it.
Maybe. Who even knows anymore?
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
I hope they diversify the DPS kits a bit for all healers. I think they need something similar to like White Mage's Lily kit, because that rewards you for healing. Basically, you heal, you use your lilies, and you get a nice chunk of DPS. And it sort of promotes that, you know, you should heal. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Like it promotes that you should heal and you get some benefit from it. I do think the Lily kit's really good. And I think White Mage has the strongest DPS kit for healers. Glare's amazing. Dia is great. Yeah. Holy is fucking amazing.
Holy feels a whole lot less amazing when the target is immune to stun.
Yeah, well, I mean,
it's still great. It's still great.
That's it. And Afflatus Misery is fucking holy shit.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean, like, that promotes people to go, oh, well, you know, I should burn some lilies. That way I can work towards that blood lily and do some DPS. Whereas, like, you play Scholar, and it's like, I guess I should chuck on Biolysis and spam Broil. Maybe I'll AoE with my fucking book and slap it against the ground and do damage.
Stratagem.
Yeah. Well, Astrologian has like a distance holy, but without the like benefits of holy. And then obviously Maleficate and Combust are average again. Like I'm not looking at numbers here. I'm literally just looking at the abilities themselves. Like holy is stronger than fucking Astrologians, really.
To put that somewhat in context, White Mages have to get close, which is a lot more dangerous. And will also mean sometimes they have to cancel casts. Very rarely if you're doing Holy, but sometimes.
I think it would have been cool if Astrologian actually had an ability, like a Time Mage type of thing, because they are, in some sense, they have this time aspect to them, in a sense, like light speed and shit. What I felt like they should have had is like an ability, like an aura or something they could pop that would like either they place it on the ground and your cooldowns and that are like reduced by 10% or something like that, or like your recast timer, I mean, or they have an ability they can pop that everyone in the area has their cooldowns reset. But it has a massive cooldown, and it cannot be reset by another Astrologian. So basically, it would be like a 10-minute cooldown ability, and you just pop it and bang, everyone gets their cooldowns back. But yeah, it's a once per fight basically thing.
I can't see how you wouldn't have to have an Ast if you had that, but I don't know.
Remember when I said Paladin would need a 15-minute recast on Raze? I don't think they would. They wouldn't need a 15-minute cooldown on Raze. Because you're not going to use that Raze half the time.
Yeah, you shouldn't at all, ever.
Like, the only time it's going to be instant is if you use your magic ability to make it instant. But even then, you're wasting DPS. So really, to use it actually hurts you static and whatnot. Paladin would be first priority Raze.
Yeah, I wonder how that would end up. Would it be better DPS for the Paladin to raise or the healer to raise?
It would be better if the healer raised.
Yeah, probably. I would think, but it would be decently close. They both put out a pretty solid chunk of damage.
The only difference is obviously Paladin can get its mana back a lot quicker than a healer getting its mana back. Thus its rotation is, you know, physical and magical. While a healer, if you're burning through like razors and stuff like that, you're burning through your mana and lucid dreaming and everything like that. I think it adds an extra layer and I think it could be good. But yeah, it would only be useful if you were in your magic thing. Otherwise, a raw raise is going to be shown. And that's why I think like maybe each class needs something like that, like a big ability, one big fucking ability, something that makes them stand out from every other class. Like obviously Paladin, Raze, Warrior, I don't know. Dark Knight could be fucking, I don't know. I still think Dark Knight could be you clone someone in. Yeah, like it's something like that. I wouldn't say 15-minute cooldown, but maybe 10-minute or something. But like, yeah, like Dark Knight can clone someone in the fight in your team. So let's say you want to clone a DPS, you get more DPS, or you clone a healer, you get basically more healers for like a certain amount of time of the duration of that clone. It's a shadow clone of some sort. Gunbreaker, I'm not sure. White Mage, I feel like White Mage could be something to do with like obviously nature and stuff like that. I just don't know what. It would have to do with something with regen. So maybe it's like a I don't know, presence to the whole party.
Yeah, that would be real strong.
Like
it's essentially just a 20% DPS gain for everyone.
True, yeah. I feel like presence of mind would be more something for like astrologian though. As I was saying, like the whole time aspect.
Flavor-wise, yeah.
So astrologian would get something like that, and White Mage. I don't know what you would give White Mage though.
I mean, clearly you just give them an AoE fluid aura. You just bind all of the enemies. They can't move, you know? Super useful.
You refrain from speaking ever again. You know what would be crazy? Thin air.
Yeah.
Party-wide thin air.
Although you would have to do something to it for the classes that don't care about mana.
Oh yeah, Astro gives a recast reset. Yeah, I could do. I still think thin air would be cool too. Imagine black mages just fucking in their glory. just fire 4. Imagine White Mage hits fucking whatever, Thin Air, gives it to the team, and fucking Astrologian hits, like, they had a presence of mind or something like that. Like, Black Mages would be just, like, fucking, like, just cannons.
Yeah. Explosions.
Gunbreakers, super, party-wide, super, like, fuck, I hate that. Dragoon would be more like, I feel like DPS has to be something big and DPS wise. It can't be anything that's gonna like benefit your party unless the class is like Dancer or something like that. Classes like obviously have to stand out from one another.
It feels like it'd be really boring, but honestly, most of the DPS classes, you could essentially just give them Limit Break 2 on a cooldown.
Well, I mean, Machinus could have like an actual mech, by the way. They can have the thing that Velvet wants fucking the most. They can have their fucking mech. Or a turret, like a sentry gun or something like that.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Oh, like an automatic one or one that you have to man?
Oh, that would be interesting.
It's like if you have to man it, I feel like that's bad because
you're
rooted to the spot.
But like, let's stands in it. We'll give them White Mage Thin Air for a party, and give Black Mage ley lines. Oh my god, yes! Party-wide ley lines would be fucking crazy.
When you were talking about things like presence of mind for the party, that's what I was thinking of, is essentially it's just healer ley lines that works for the party.
Yeah. I mean, Bard can give a buff of some sort, but it'd have to be on the same level as all these abilities. I think these would have to be like level 90 abilities. And obviously you would only be able to use them in level 90 content unless unsynced. But I feel like they should be locked to level 90. You wouldn't even be able to unsync with them because you wouldn't want to make all the previous content just super fucking easy unsynced. These would make all the previous content unsynced just a cakewalk.
It's kind of to the extent, and I guess this is a slightly more realistic way of thinking about it. Maybe I might be wrong. I feel like all of this stuff is so ridiculous it would never actually be in the game, unfortunately. Or if it was to be in the game, it would be in something like Eureka or Baja. It would not be game wide. It would be limited to a specific zone.
I mean, it's not
to maybe be in.
It's not impossible because I think Shadowbringers was a step in the right direction for class design. They went a little crazy with what they gave out. Like Dark Knight got fucking like the Shadow Clone or fucking TBN. Like these fucking abilities are pretty damn strong. Warrior got fucking Nason's Flash. Paladin didn't really get anything that I can think of. I mean, they just got more DPS, honestly.
Yeah, I can't really think of...
Nothing wrong with that.
Party-wide TBN. Imagine the stacks of fucking TBN things if you could stack it back, but yeah. Paladin got gap closer. Yeah, Paladin got gap closer. That was pretty big. But that's what I mean. Like, a lot of classes got some pretty big things. Like, Dragoon got fucking... what is that even called? Stardiver?
Star Shatter? Or, yeah.
Like, some of these classes got massive things, like... And that's what makes me think... Nere's Astronautical, take care of yourself. But yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting, but I don't think it'll happen. But it was just sort of a quick thought that I just thought of.
Yeah.
Living Shadow is pretty cool. It is. And that's what I mean. Like, imagine if a Dark Knight, you had like a healer down and your Dark Knight can clone anyone in your team as like a shadow a living shadow. So you clone your fucking white mage. So you've got a second white mage basically just with a small kit of moves.
Okay, that's actually what I was about to ask, was if the shadows mimicked what was currently being cast on like
Oh,
a low health target, or if they just did their own thing like fairy AI.
I think it'd be too much if it cloned everything you did, because what if you were resing someone? That's basically useless to it.
It could be, absolutely. If there were multiple dead targets, then honestly, the AI probably wouldn't work, but I would like for the AI to, target the other dead target.
Like, I mean, you could even clone a tank if you really want, but that would be fucking pointless. Unless there was a mechanic where you needed a second tank and your other tank was dead.
Yeah.
So you would clone a tank in even like a shit oh fuck moment. You clone the tank, and I don't know how the AI would work in it, but it would grab the other enemy and whatnot.
I mean,
maybe if you could
I
somehow
guess...
like do like the fairy and press where it goes or something like that.
I was going to say, sort of like the trust system, they already sort of show you how the AI would function in some of these things.
I think they're all programmed to do that though from the beginning. Like, they won't change their way of doing things.
Overall, yeah, but if they are programmed, then they're also programmed to do slightly different things between runs. Like, they are not 100% always the exact same. Like, sometimes they'll choose to eat AoEs, and sometimes they'll choose to move, sometimes they'll take slightly different tethers, although it's almost entirely the same.
It would be interesting, but I mean, that's probably a couple of expansions away if it's ever going to happen.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked by this idea. It's a cool idea, but getting super sidetracked by it. Let me find someone to raid. I'm gonna hop out of voice and finish up for the night.
Okay, okay.
Thank you for joining. We'll get some more stuff done tomorrow. I'll actually map out some stuff for tomorrow instead of just going off the top like we were.
Sure.
That's all good.
All right.
Thank you for the achievements and the conversation.
No worries.
And thank you for the education session.
Yes. Okay. It was a really fun conversation. It was interesting, like, coming up with some ideas and fun stuff like that. It'd be fucking wild to do stuff like that. So let me quickly find who we got. Who have we got? No Aiyanya tonight. No Aiyanya tonight. So the question goes to... who do I read in the Final Fantasy area? In the VTuber section. Let's have a look. There's a lot of people I've never seen before. A lot of people I've never seen before. I was thinking of going somewhere with a smaller following at the moment. Who's this person? Let's have a look. What are they currently doing? Are they looking at the Endwalker benchmark? With a bunny boy. Alright, we're gonna read this person. Fuck it. Their name is Kin. That's all it is. Kin. So we're going to read them. I don't know what they're doing. I think they're just looking at the benchmark at the moment. But maybe they're in the game as well. I'm not sure. Either way, thank you guys for hanging out today. Let me jump back into this screen. And yeah, so guys, check out the Discord if you like. We do anime nights and movie nights over there. So if you're interested, come on over. Check out Twitter, YouTube. YouTube has old VODs and stuff like that. We do put up VODs whenever the fuck I get around to it. But yeah. I will be back tomorrow. We'll be doing more achievement hunting. I'll be hopefully planning out what we do instead of just fucking around like we did. But yeah, we got quite a few achievements today, so I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna go rub it into Aiyanya at some point so she can hate me. But I need to make sure I'm on a challenge with her. On another note, Hime, I wasn't up till 1 a.m. doing live 2D. No, you're up at 1:37 a.m. Some good points for sure. We certainly did. If you guys could stick around for the raid, I'd really appreciate that. I don't know much about this person. I haven't met them before, but they are in the Final Fantasy 14 category. They are a VTuber, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So we always like to explore a little bit. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you again for being here. I appreciate it. And I will see you next time. And oh, thank you for the follow, subs, donations, host raids, videos, and for being here in general. I almost forgot that. And I never do. What the fuck? So I will see you guys next time. Thank you again, guys, and catch you then. Bye.